Midlight City. One of the last Ultra cities. A sprawling metropolis standing alone against a backdrop of utter devastation. Nestled at the foot of a volatile volcano or a silhouette of smoky neon. The damned days are etched deep into Midlight's memory when the city fell into chaos following the Great Eruption. Political subterfuge and corporate greed led to complete societal collapse. Midlight City has since splintered into sovereign districts, each a stylized testament to the corporate power struggles and gang wars that shaped it. Skyscrapers now stand as dark overlords, their hollow windows staring down at the lawless streets. Urban veins pulsing with anarchy and desperation. Yet, amid the uncertainty and despair, is an opportunity to rise above the chaos, to grasp power and with it, the fleeting chance of a better tomorrow. Some dare to venture outside the city's protective wall, known as the Edge, and seek their fortunes in the perilous Scorched Lands. Others choose to stay within, navigating the endless power struggle. Only the most cunning rise from the ashes of the old world to claim their place in the new. For the rest, survival is a daily battle. But in the heart of Midlight City, even survival is a victory.
Well, hello. Welcome to Shadows of Archonia, our weekly in-session game.
Person?
Woo! In-person game. In-person session.
In-person game session.
Words.
Session game.
They work sometimes. I'm Matt, and I'll be your GM tonight, whether you like it or not. This is Midlight Madness, episode 5 of 5.
Midlight Madness is what he's calling the current campaign, by the way.
Yes. The
Midlight City is the kind of the whole campaign? Like
yes.
Yeah.
I like Midlight.
This is Cities Without Number 5 of 5 of our Cities Without Numbers campaign.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is that guy.
Oh, hey. I'm Max. I play Archie Carter, the hacker of the group, and just your overall very awkward, bumbly guy.
Hello, I'm Yuri. I play Damon, bar manager of the now defunct Kill Count and ex-corper.
Temporarily defunct.
Yeah.
Temporarily
defunct.
That's true.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I played Ty, the cyberduck, healer, extraordinaire, and extremely stressed out.
Aren't we all?
And I'm Alan. I'll be playing Jubei, the now master of the
Master
Ghost Den
Jubei.
fighting style.
Woo! Well done.
He's gonna have to take over the legacy, make his own dojo, but first he has to survive the night. Yeah.
I'm Steve Boshier. I'm playing Brick Velasquez. Brick is a little upset by certain recent events and plans to deal with his anger in the healthiest manner he can think of, which is murdering everyone involved.
Yay!
With the help of his friends. His friendship is what really matters.
Friendship.
Hey, and if you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia. On Fridays, we do ongoing stories like tonight, which is the last of a campaign. But starting next week, we'll be back in our main campaign, which is our Worlds Without Number campaign, Shadows of Archonia 2. We'll be back for episode 27, which will be the finale of our Archonia Fest 5th year anniversary.
Really worried me there. I was like, finale of what?
Finale of our week of streaming. Alan and I and everyone else to a lesser extent will be on 12 hours a day, 5 days a week next week. Look at this guy. Like he doesn't stream constantly at home.
I don't do 12 hours a day, 5 days a week.
No, only 8 hours a day.
I've done 12, but not 5 days a week.
We're doing a lot of things, including
Yeah.
11 actual play games on stream. 11. It was 9 yesterday. I woke up and it was 11.
My lord.
And we're going to be doing
Multiplying when you turn your back.
Wow.
we're going to be doing
my God.
rewatches of episode 1 and maybe others if we can fit them in. With Max, who's never seen episode 1 of campaign 1.
What? And by that, what? I mean, like, wow, it's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be
Max and Yuri joined for campaign 2, so they didn't see campaign 1. We're also going to be doing some book reviews, including this one, Easy D6 Wasted World, which arrived at my house on Monday, in which 3 of us have our names in.
Wow.
Two of
Immortalized.
us at this table, but others as well on the channel. And on the same day, I also received Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakenheim, which I have refused to remove from its plastic wrap until we're doing book reviews for Archonia Fest on Tuesday.
So that shit's metal.
I backed this on Kickstarter like, I don't know, a year and a half ago. There were some delays. It was no shade on the dungeon dudes. The delays were legit, but this is going to be great. I'm very excited about it. So we're going to look at that together. I've never even opened it on Tuesday, along with many other things. We have a lot going on next week. We have interviews, special guests. We have Max, the creator of Beyond, running Beyond the Stars.
Beyond the Stars,
right?
yes.
There's
Beyond the
3
Stars,
Beyond games now. This guy just keeps going. We also have several other creators, 4 other creators going to be playing their games with us. Frank Motocross Redding of Hypertellurians is a little tentative now. He had an emergency, may have to reschedule, but hopefully he'll be with us. We also have Dean Scotty running his Easy D6 game with a new playset, which I believe has never been on stream before, called Eldritch City Blues. In fact, I know it's never been on stream before. He's been updating me as he's creating it. So Eldritch City's Blues one-shot next week. We also have Wylock, aka Bill Buchanan, running Neon Skies on Monday. Who else? What other creators do we have, guys?
I can't keep track of them all.
The Maltese. I also want to call them the Maltese.
You mean Carl?
Carl, yes.
The Maltese man.
The Maltese Falcon.
Who is in fact not a game creator but a content creator. I'll be interviewing Carl, which is quite a turnaround because last time I spoke with Carl live, he interviewed me.
nice.
So that'll be great.
Legacy of Mud.
I'll also be interviewing Brandish Gilhelm.
I only know them by where they live or
What book
they've
they
done.
wrote. Yeah,
Sorry.
Brandish Gilhelm wrote Legacy of Mud, which is a novel. He also wrote Crown and Skull, which is his most recent game release. He also wrote Viking Death Squad, which is another game release. And he wrote Index Card RPG, which I think is his most popular game release.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a lot of games under his belt, and probably others I don't even know about.
Lots of
I've been to his store, and it's just got a lot of stuff in it.
lots of hellos from the Monday people. Jason's running a game.
Jason's running a game. Mia's running a game.
I'm
Mia's
running a game.
Mia's running 2 games. Alan's running 2 games. Mia will also be with us for a backlog memories segment where we're going to talk about our favorite backlog episodes. And there's also going to be on Friday an Archonia memories segment.
Huge fest.
It's going to be a huge fest.
Huge.
12 hours of streaming.
If you want to see the schedule, join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Do I have access to? Boom, there. If you're watching on Twitch, there's our Discord link in the chat. Also, here's our YouTube. We'll be streaming YouTube and Twitch next week for the fest. Here's our Patreon if you want to support the stream. Here's our Throne if you want to support the stream. Here's our merch store if you want to support the stream. We have t-shirts. Yuri's
You can
wearing
buy a
one
t-shirt.
right now.
Yes.
Woo! All right, we'll see you guys next week for Archonia Fest. It's going to be
Can't
a
wait.
lot of fun.
Can't wait.
We're gonna have a blast. All right.
Can't wait.
I don't know how to follow it up, honestly. I
forgot to
We end the episode again.
Sebastian from Mountain Seeker is
No
coming
more
in for an interview
gameplay.
as well, by the way. I forgot about that. All right,
We're done.
we're done.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's just start the recap and let's get right into it. In the dangerous city of Midlight, the story of the operators has hit a pinnacle moment. The team comprised of Damon Piltover, the suave businessman, Archie Carter, the genetically perfect yet oddly unlucky individual, Jubei Muramasa, the brooding street samurai, Tai Lin, the troubled medical genius, and Brick Velasquez, the unmovable outlander. First came together at the kill count to take on a job from Shockwave Combine. Their mission to destroy evidence that crash landed in the Lost Lands took a shocking turn when they discovered their target was an embryo secured in a safe box, and decided to retrieve it instead, setting the stage for future issues. In the meantime, however, the team continued to work together to earn caches, doing more merc jobs for Shockwave, such as framing the Ferocity Gang for the assassination of the Chrome Union leader Broadsword, and other intense encounters with allies like Juniper Jones and Cadet Willow. This didn't go without its own twists as they began to connect dots and reveal a much larger conspiracy at play. The retrieval of Brick's stolen truck, Queen Granda, and subsequent investigations led them even deeper into the mysteries surrounding Shockwave and the Primals, uncovering a horrifying scheme involving the forced bonding of cyberware onto abducted Ermin, an act previously thought impossible. The revelation of Shockwave's heinous activities led to a deadly ambush that destroyed the kill count and left many wounded. The embryo was also taken. Now forced into hiding, the operators find themselves on the brink of a reckoning with Shockwave as they seek justice and the truth behind the nefarious operations of their former employer. And with danger lurking around every turn, the final confrontation promises to be a test of everything the operators have to give. And we're going to open on the side of some empty street where you guys have Queen Granda, a bunch of parts laid out, putting in the final pieces on your recent upgrades. You and Ty, I imagine, are working together.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll help.
Damon, Archie, and Jubei, you're also there, hanging out, working on whatever you're doing.
Texting Razor, back and forth, sweeten up things. All her replies are like emo replies, shrouded in like, maybe she loves you, maybe. Yeah, we're sending it all in code.
It's and Poseidon. This is when Poseidon and her two goons approach, looking everything over. She says, "Well, looks like everything's coming together nicely. Oh, Ty, I got that last thing you wanted.
Oh, thank you.
I actually managed to score a couple of them, so call it a bonus. Buy one get one free."
Well, I will certainly not say no to that. Thank you very much.
Great. And she hands you a little what looks like two cylinders wrapped in paper. I don't know how else to describe it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I pay her back.
Awesome. She doesn't even count it. She just puts it in her pocket.
And I tuck that into my med kit.
Awesome. So we're square. Everyone happy and good. Even as far as I'm concerned for past transgressions, I hope. I'd love to continue doing business with you guys in the future. So
yeah, if we can keep your number on file, that'd be...
yeah, you have it, so don't delete it, I guess.
Can I have it again?
Oh.
I got it, Archie.
Oh, thank you so much.
We just do this in the future, right?
Yeah.
Or it's from your eyes. Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Stare really hard at somebody.
Anything else while I'm still here?
Solid high five, please.
I got another 800. I got another 800 caches for you if I can get another one of them special tech pieces.
Sure. I mean, it might take me a minute to get it, but I can get it to you.
All right, let's just pretend that happened yesterday.
Okay. Oh. Then she walks up after she gets the thing. Oh, and I got your extra tech piece.
Oh, it's a thing you asked for yesterday.
Yeah, the thing you asked for yesterday,
Yeah.
wrapped up in.
That gives me +3 armor.
Yeah, it's actually one of the goons actually walks up with
Right.
a wrapped up piece of tech.
Thank you, sir.
Cool. Well, what are you guys gonna do next? Are you kind of just hanging low, or?
I'm always hanging low.
We
That was beneath me.
and again, we still haven't had our 2-month break yet, or 1 month.
Oh
break.
no!
We're still.
This is week
at
number
6
2
feet.
since.
But then we all agreed that we're going to take like a month or 2-month break to bring down the heat.
So that was dependent upon, like, Ty needs to be earning money in order to pay a debt that they have. So, is it possible to be laying low while Ty is still working?
Ty won't gain the benefits of it.
Meaning the cash.
The
Caches.
you can do one or the other. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, you have to
If
stay.
Ty's not laying low, Ty is being hunted by Shockwave.
Yes. Yeah. And there's a risk if you decide to go out and work or do whatever, then there's a risk of being found out.
Yeah.
So we're not going to hang.
I guess not.
One thing I do imagine you did, Ty, before you were helping with Granda, was compare the skulls or the heads.
Yes, if you want, if I can go ahead and do that, let's go ahead. I can roll for. I imagine I spent this week doing that.
Yeah.
Can I help you out in any way? Just to give you
Yeah,
advantage.
absolutely. So this is going to be.
Any tech rolls?
Would this be a? Would this be a heal check or a no check to investigate?
It would be either a heal or fix, depending on exactly what you're looking for.
If you do fix, I can definitely.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's start with the fix roll then.
Okay.
All right.
Would this just be giving her the extra d6?
Yes.
Okay.
Extra d6.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah. Drop the lowest.
All right. Thank you. All right. So not a great roll. I've got a 3, a 4, and a 1. So drop the 1, and that's going to be. So that's 7 plus 2 plus 3. So that's a 12 for fix.
Not very good.
Not very good.
Still really good.
Shut up.
Guys, I only got a 12.
Oh God.
How terrible.
Still below me.
You did great. This investigation is.
Yeah, so you're probably
Well, I
working
used to be
out
better,
of like
so,
you're probably
yeah.
working on a fold-out table in like the back
In
of his
Queen
truck or
Gronda,
something. Like it's really not the best situation, but you do. It's not for anyone else. I guess it would be very complicated, but you seem to have a natural focus towards this. You almost know like what to expect in a weird way. You're like some people would go to like this part of the brain, but you knew instinctively to go to this part of the brain or something.
Yeah.
And that allows you to really see that there's military grade tech that you do not recall ever seeing inside these creatures, and it doesn't make sense that it's here because you know Ermin cannot be modified. There is a weird oh man, I'm trying to think how to describe it. Like a burnt caramel around the chips, around the electronics in it. That's sort of the Ermin's immunity, like trying to attack it, but not getting through to it.
That's wild.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's shielded from the thing that typically makes. They've come up with some sort of unique shielding element to keep
There's nothing you
Ermin's
can
brain
see.
from-
There's nothing physical that you can see that's shielding it. That's the weird part. That's what doesn't make sense to you. It's like there has to be some external factor towards this. And you do recall him saying that they were being electrocuted while these were being installed. Like full body electrocution by some stone.
Interesting. And this is both the Ermin that Poseidon captured and Bobo's.
Yes.
It's the same thing in
Yes,
both of
you're
them?
comparing both, and they have different hardware, but
Okay.
they have similar reactions to it.
With the hardware, is there any way that I can analyze cybernetics?
Yeah.
It is not powered. Let's
there a
imagine
wo-
you. Give me another fixed check to see if you guys can power it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to assist?
I have a +1. What's your fix?
I have +2 in fix and +3 in intelligence.
So I'll give you the
Yeah.
advantage.
All right. Yeah. So I'm adding 5. To
I wasn't
this.
kidding when I put genius in her description.
Yeah.
Ready?
But
There.
So that's going to be another 12.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you tie into the truck's like DC outlet or something and
I
like,
asked
convert
permission
it. and-
first.
Yes, Granda is.
Granda, can I, do you mind, Your Majesty, if I?
Gronda, this is Ty. Ty's my best human friend on Earth.
Yes, we met a while ago. Yeah, I would like to know what's happening too.
She talks. That's
You
incredible.
were
You
here.
were on the truck during the chase.
I've never heard
He
her
did
talk.
He was in the back.
die. He probably may not remember.
He's also in
He
the
was
back.
a little conscious, maybe.
She does talk, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you did get knocked out and lose some of your memory.
Yes. Hello, Granda. I'm helping. Do you want to explain what's going on? It might sound better. It might be better coming from
Gronda,
you,
it'll be
Granda.
better if you're just surprised. Why don't you just let Ty do her
Oh,
do her
I'm
thing?
all for it. I fully back this endeavor
Great,
because
thank you.
Great.
I'm like in a corner, just
That's all I
like
need to hear.
bowing
I'm
to
wiring
the
away.
wall, and then just kiss like a random part of it, like I'm kissing
Don't
like
kiss
a lady's hand.
Lady.
What is? Oh, okay.
You better ask a man's permission before you kiss his leg.
I'm just
I
like,
was kidding her.
oh
Sorry.
my god. Okay, I'm sorry. And then I go back to analyze it. I got
Were you?
a 12 on the roll.
Oh,
To analyze?
To analyze.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So yeah, you're able to bring the code up on this. Like you two together. This is a really tough job. Like this is
Yeah.
military grade hacking, military grade tech. So you guys actually managed to get a pretty good handle on it. It's not high enough that you can use it and keep using it, but it's high enough that you can turn it on for a while and see what's up. And what you find is that which one are you doing it to? The
Oh,
Gonk
that's a good question.
Bobo?
I will do it for...
Bobo was the original one, right?
Yes, so I'm actually going to do it to the Ermine because we saw Bobo in action and you already examined it
Oh, that's right.
and determined there was no camera, no data really to take. So we'll take a look at the Ermine and investigate his... What was his name again?
Gonk.
Do you remember? Gonk?
Gonk, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll try Gonk's cyberware and see if we can get this.
Okay, so yeah, you tap into it and you find that the chip that was installed first said V1, and it's like V1.38 alpha B6, whatever version it's on. It is there's no name listed anywhere, but you establish that it is like a neural enhancer and God, what is it? What would you call it? The ability to perceive things faster than normal.
Sure.
Almost like slowing down, almost like bullet time, but not for real.
Sure.
You're just perceiving things faster.
Is there, while analyzing it, is there any way to get into the genetic code to see if it lines up with the embryo that we found?
There's no genetic code listed.
Okay.
It's pure tech forced into a
Alright.
creature.
Yeah, and we know there is, it would cost us money. We can buy a machine, but we not without breaking
Yeah.
security here.
No, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, it's not something. Buying some machine to do that would cost
Something
some money. Yeah.
you guys do notice, actually, with those rolls, I'm going to give you this. The big thing you guys notice, and you maybe it's like at the same time, in order for this technology to survive being electrocuted while being installed, they have shock dampeners, meaning disabling this tech would be through electric shock and through Jubei's technique would be very not likely.
Oh,
So it's resistant to shock
Yes,
damage?
yeah.
Okay,
natural in some
very
way.
good.
Are you telling me this?
You're probably here.
If you want to know,
I'm the
will.
interested
I'll
party.
be
I'm
talking
Yeah.
back and forth with Archie.
Damon's interested.
We're just spitting like theories
Yeah,
and
we're
everything.
spinning knowledge back and forth.
There's something maybe you guys aren't necessarily aware of about the primals.
What's that?
Some of them have straight up magical lightning powers.
Magical?
Like,
Like actual fucking magic.
I have gas powers.
I know, Granda.
I pat in the sidewall.
Listen, you don't have to believe the magic part if you don't want, but the point is, they have among them warriors that can summon lightning from the sky or from their bodies. So this
magic.
Electrical shielding technology is interesting because it implies that whoever was doing these experiments knows this.
Yeah, it could also mean that whoever was doing the experiments knew that they had a higher capacity to tolerate electric shock. It's
Right, but you wouldn't think they would worry about that too much since most primals live outside the edge in a commune. Well, it's not so much a commune as it is a fight club that they live in. But they don't have too much technology that they're not likely to get electrical shocks. They might be more likely than your average kid on the street, but that's just because of their recklessness. Their point is, they don't have tech. They're not going to get electrocuted by any means other than being hit by lightning.
okay.
All right. So can we? Is there anything else you guys had, or we going to cut back to just after the truck being installed?
I would like to just. I'm assuming that I have used. I have, in effect, to study this. I've basically harvested it out of the heads, and I've only retained.
While it was on, it was still in the head.
Okay.
But afterwards, you could pull it out.
All right. I'm going to start doing that then, just because we are not really equipped to maintain two heads, and just let you know that we're going to need some respectful burial, or however you want to manage this. We probably can't go to our usual body removal source.
Well,
But
you probably can just do that, honestly.
bury them?
No, just get rid of them however.
Yeah, I usually take care of that. I could take care of it.
Yeah,
All right, if you think
like,
that's,
in their culture,
yeah.
they would just eat each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like once their life leaves the body's just meat.
Yeah, it's just meat. And then the bones might become weapons.
You don't want to,
I would say it was shocking, but nothing quite shocks me anymore.
No, they don't have
No.
any...
Shocking.
Archie, shut the fuck up, man.
Sorry.
Jubei laughs at your joke.
And everyone laughs at Jubei laughing.
Rick is
Yeah.
chagrined.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I need, so I'll go ahead and harvest out the cyberware, and
You get one, what you can call an advanced Neuralink Neuralink version 1. And from Bobo, you get his optical setup. Everything else was too damaged.
advanced Neuralink and Bobo's
Can I?
optical setup. I am assuming. And does Bobo's also have the same V1 chip?
You know? I don't recall. I don't think he did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only thing that survived on him was the optical nerve.
Guys, I have a question.
Yep.
Ty has this debt they have to pay on a weekly basis.
Yes.
We could stay off the grid for maybe a month if the rest of us were willing to chip in, maybe.
Chip in Cassius's wise?
Cashes to Ty.
Cash is
Just
just
1 month's worth. How much would that be, Ty? I got 2,000 Cassiuses to my name that you can just have.
Get a few thousand that I recommend.
It'll keep us from, getting shot to death.
Yes. If I could, it's actually, I've already taken care of the first 200. It's 800 cash, and it's
Per week?
no. Total.
Per month?
It's actually
800 per month?
it's 1,000 per month. So it's not.
I can
it's
cover you
it's-
for 2 months, Ty.
Yeah, well, it's not so much the money that concerns me, to be honest. It's the people. I mean, I guess it can. I guess people can find other cyber docs. I guess people have to
you're
do it all
worried
the time.
about,
but
the sanctity of human life. I mean,
I say,
that's a thing,
looking
I
down
guess,
at like my
sure.
bloody gloves from dissecting,
holding an
two-
eyeball.
No.
I mean, I guess some people are worried about that
guess-
kind of thing. That's valid.
But Tylen, you won't be able to help them if you're dead.
Yeah,
I know.
that's the other thing. Sanctity of your life is kind of important too.
It's
Help others by helping yourself, my dear.
And you'll
I think the truth is somewhere between what you're saying and what Damon's saying.
all right.
I mean, I can pitch in 500.
Look, if everybody pitched in 100, I would be fine for the month, and I would be, yes,
And mechanically, that would reduce our heat by 1 point.
yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna burn some relationships, but it is what it is. While
you
we
just
are,
you just leave them a note.
I can. Yeah, I mean, we can
Dear
leave
guy with malfunctioning dick motor.
Well, the kill count was
You're
shot
gonna
up.
have to wait.
Yeah.
So everybody can, your people are still there. So they can
They're
let
patching up the
anybody,
place.
they can let anybody know. So, but yes, I will accept, anybody who has an extra 100 caches to chip in, that would,
All right.
Be amazing.
I have already deleted it from my sheet.
all right.
We're like, this is towards your rent.
Well, we should talk about that.
We really should.
Because it seems like, and if now's a good time, I'm going to pull you aside. So,
I'm gonna pull Jube aside while they're
Alright.
talking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Grana's gonna pull you aside.
so first of all, how are you doing? Because we are going to need to get you set up with your regular maintenance. Because obviously I can still take care of that.
Yes, I appreciate that. My maintenance, I'm good for the next 2 months.
Okay.
So hopefully the heat will die down a little and then we could proceed with our usual deal.
Yes. Yes. All right, then we can talk about that. If and when. Are you staying at the... Do you intend to go back to the kill count?
Until we deal with mocks, it would be unwise. I could still relay messages to number 1, number 2, and the dude. As I don't believe that they would be sought after by mocks.
Targeted?
Correct.
But you... Damon, I know you don't own the place. It's a job. Why... I've never understood why you cared so much.
When you have so little, the little you have is pretty much what you need to take care of.
Where do you see yourself going out of this? Do you want to go back? To Odin? To another corp?
Let's say I have a 2-year, 5-year, and 10-year plan, and eventually I will not be at the kill count. In the meantime, I need to take care of things there.
Very mysterious. All right. If you say so.
But once we get things settled there, are your plans to continue our little clinic? Or your little clinic? Or will you be moving onwards?
That is the question I've been delaying answering for the last week and a half. I'm going to need to get a temporary setup, but it's just going to depend how things go. We need to... Brick wants to find out what's going on with Shockwave and the Ermine, and so that's... It's one thing to let the heat die down, but we're about to go tweak their noses, and I owe Brick. If that's what he needs to do, I'll help him. So, we'll see. We'll see how things shake out.
Actually, maybe like tweaking their noses would be the best thing for us since they are the ones targeting us. And a little payback wouldn't be amiss.
No, it wouldn't. You don't know. You don't have any contacts still in the corp world, do you? My ties were broken.
I have one. I have a couple, possibly. I wouldn't call them very trustworthy sources, though. In fact, this whole cyberware deal thing with Shockwave makes me very suspicious. As you know, Odin Core was dealings are in cyberware.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they had a hand in this somehow.
It would make sense. Corporations aren't well known for cooperation. But when there's money to be made.
Money to be made. And I think with that, we'll cut to you guys.
Master Jube. I'm a little afraid to share this just because I feel like it's suicidal in nature.
Jue stops you right there and he says, Let's sit down and have some tea before you discuss this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he like sits you down, traditional, like Japanese style, and he kind of pours you some tea.
Yeah, I follow your lead. As you know, I mean, I have no idea who I am. I was plant from Shockwave, and I don't know. I've just been mulling over this idea, and I wonder what would happen if I just walk in to one of their buildings.
Walk in.
Yeah, just I am practically one of their loose experiments. If I go back, they might want to study me or interrogate me or whatever. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll be inside. I could, in essence, be one of your plants, the group's plants, inside the building while y'all go about and do whatever you need to do. I can distract them in my own way. You're a master at planning, so I want to get, your idea on this.
I'll tell you one thing you do probably connect immediately. Because you know the location for this objective is in the Whispers, putting him in a different building might not help with that objective.
Because which building is?
So the one you guys
the one.
sort of found, that Gonk sort of reverse engineered you back to, and the aircraft hovered over, is in the Whispers.
We know there's a Shockwave Combine facility that is doing these experiments with the Ermine in the Whispers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's our conclusion.
And what you guys know about the Whispers is it's basically a part of the city that was recently, more recently than lost back to whatever. Like it's closed off. They rebuilt a wall between Edge City and the Whispers. The reason Edge City is called Edge City is because it's on all four sides at conflict, and that's one of them.
I really want to understand really who I was. I don't know. I understand as a group this isn't going to be an everlasting thing where we're just kicking ass every single day back to back. I don't know. I want to eventually have a life with Razor if that's what life allows me to, and I think part of that requires me to understand who I am. So I think ultimately going back to Shockwave might be the end goal for me.
Jubei kind of sits back, drinks the tea, and he says, this kind of reminds me of a story Master Gozing used to tell me.
I pull out the ripped paper. Kind of like the rat?
Yes, another story kind of like that. Did you like that story?
I love this story.
Yeah. Well, he once told me the story about these two feuding dojos, and one of the masters wanted to learn the secrets of the other, but he was never allowed there. So, but that master, let's call him the Bird Master,
Sure.
found out that he had a love for birds. So he stole his favorite bird from him. But he later returned it, but as a different bird that looked almost exactly the same. And at this point, he was able to learn the other master's secrets by seeing how the master would teach the bird the same routines as before. So maybe, with your problem, maybe you don't have to go back there yourself per se. Maybe someone can go that looks just like you.
I look just like Archie.
Oh,
We're both genetically perfect.
you are genetically perfect.
Or
I don't like it now that you said it.
No. I don't mean that as anything. Like, you are perfect.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
or in better terms, wouldn't you be able to just find out these secrets by just hacking in to the building?
I feel like I need to be inside the building in order to do that. But I also want to meet, I don't know, the people that made me. Why me? Did I somehow, like, I don't know, did they kidnap me, or did I, the person I was before, if I was even a person before, if I was genetically, you know, grown, but if I was a person before, did I choose to do this? I don't know. A lot of questions.
I don't say you shouldn't do this, but I must warn you that I've heard many people who've had a bad experience meeting their maker.
Yeah.
That's something you should consider. It might be better not knowing and just living in ignorance.
I don't
Learning-
want that
learn-
reputation anymore.
Learning the truth is always a double-edged sword.
Aside and walks up. Can I have some of that tea?
Sure. And he pours out a cup.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, Master
He's still
Juve.
here. I thought we weren't.
No, I mean we're still back. We're back around the truck, right?
No.
But
I figured. I even imagine you guys heating the tea up on the truck engine.
But Jubei does say, but remember, you're not alone in this. A plan always goes much better if you have help.
That's fair.
I'll give you help. A lock of my hair. For love.
It's real.
There's like
Hey, sit jerking. I'm dying. I forgot to tell you.
Is that some sort of strange courtship ritual, Brick?
No.
Friendship ritual.
I like tear off a lock of my own hair and like tie it together. Friendship bracelet.
I wear it as a ring.
Yeah.
all right.
Yes.
I was wondering. I need to. Is Sin around? Sin or Shin? I'm sorry. Your
Oh,
student.
Shin. Yeah, he's
Shin.
he's
Sin, basic at
Sin.
the end.
Okay, it is
Guy who
Sin.
Thought, I
apparently
guess,
has
really.
fingers.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Biggest surprise.
Yes, he was going to let me know if he wanted me to, if he wanted enhancement or if he wanted me to fix his fingers. I wanted to make sure we got that taken care of for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys take a month off, you can for sure do it.
Okay.
yeah. I basically say, well, that's up to him, but I would prefer if you could just make it as natural as possible, no enhancements.
Well, as you say, that is up to him. Do you happen to have, say, a small storage room in the dojo that I might borrow for that purpose? Queen Grande is lovely, but it's a little cramped for surgery.
Also, we never installed the med bay.
we never installed a med bay.
And I
No.
spent the money that would have been required. So,
Oh, okay.
How much you need?
1,000.
Oh,
Never
that's
mind.
fine.
Possibly offset by equipment at Tiger.
Yeah.
But,
If we can get that without being seen, maybe after the month.
If you like, I mean, at that point, I can probably just first aid treat, and we can figure out. Surgery will speed it along, but
For Sin?
for Sin, yeah, can you wait until? I mean, I feel like you're going to be
Yeah.
at the dojo.
I mean,
we can probably
At this
some
point, you're probably gonna have to re-break some bones anyway, because
Yeah.
it's already started healing. Wrong.
It would be yes. It
Ugh.
yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, we can just do it at the dojo.
Okay. All right, and
Yeah, so we can just do that during the month. That's fine.
okay.
So 1 month.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Three
counting
more.
the 2 weeks you already had, so like just 2 more weeks basically.
Yeah.
And so that would make you guys all full health, full. I think all of your system strain would be gone by now.
Okay.
So yeah, basically starting anew.
Where are we
And we'll drop
staying? 'Cause
one
we
down.
ran out the clock on Archie's safe house, right?
You went to the new safe house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we
I
a
have-
new- yeah.
We're down to 5.
All
I
right.
have many.
We're down to
I'm gonna see what that
5
gets us.
feet.
You know, during that 2 weeks, can I roll for a contact in the whispers?
No.
Okay.
Only because you know you have no contact in the whispers.
Or maybe looking for a contact in the whispers? I don't know how I would do that though.
Hi, Deltron.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
yes. Yes, we were already talking. but
Yes.
I was,
Yeah, I didn't want to
I was
interrupt.
waving
Sorry,
down.
Deltron, we saw you. We just didn't want to interrupt roleplay for it. But hi. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what you roll, you will not find anyone in the Whispers. The Whispers is like the place you don't, like you, it's safer in the Lost Lands than the Whispers right now.
Okay. It's an impossible feat.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's no known people out there that you wouldn't even know where to start looking for people.
For like a guide even, right?
Oh, if you're looking for somebody in the city who might have been out there, I mean, you do have the Gonks reverse engineered path, so you do know a path.
Yeah.
But if you want a guide, you could try rolling. It would be a very, very high lucky roll.
Well, do I feel lucky today? Let's see.
If anyone wants to help you,
I would help. I would help.
So would that be connect or would that be just a luck roll?
I feel like that is connect.
Okay.
Would you want me to roll? Because I can re-roll.
Yeah.
low.
I'll take another dice.
Here.
Actually, I think I could reroll too. There's a 3, 3, and a 4.
That's 7 on the die.
Yeah. Grazie.
Of course.
So what's your total? Just 7?
Just a 7. No, an 8. An 8. is
8?
mine.
Okay, yeah. Most people you even mention to, like, you're going to bars or whatever, locally, like, incognito as much as you can, literally just, like, laugh at you.
That's
During,
what I figured, y'all.
You do, maybe people tell, like, stories of, like, they've heard of people just going out there and vanishing, but they don't even they never hear screams. That's the weird part. Like, those are some rumors that you get.
Gotcha. During the times that we're together, kind of talking to people, not finding anything, if there's a chance that I can, like, break off and, like, I don't know, chat with people to see if anyone's seen the tarot card girl,
Yes.
Mana.
Mana.
Yeah. It'd be hard for you to get back to the kill count. Give me a sneak roll too. To get back to the kill count without being discovered.
Well, I do have a feature for sneak. Once per game, as a move action, move up to 10 meters without anyone around you seeing you move. If you use movement to get behind cover, you might seem to vanish outright to onlookers. But, oh, double 6s.
Nice.
nice.
You're so stealthy that you don't even know you exist anymore. You're good, you're good.
And
live in the
then
wind.
another roll for, or is this
You know where
just
that's
for,
from.
or is this just for sneak?
That one was just for sneak.
Okay. What would
So-
this one be?
Now you want to... Man, that's a good one. Let's do... Are you trying to find the information by asking people, or are you going to go look around? Notice if you're looking around. Connect if you're asking around.
You said notice if it's...
Notice if you're just walking like the known areas and looking, and connect if you're trying to talk to people. Like, have you seen Mana?
I think talking to people might be... You know, that's going to draw attention to us, so I'm just going to be looking. But I can reroll failed checks for a non-combat skill.
Oh yeah.
Slightly better, so... 7. Ooh! Damn it.
You can add your intelligence on this.
Is
too.
that intelligence? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's just going to be 8.
8. Luckily for you, it's not that hard.
Okay.
She wasn't hiding.
Oh!
So you do actually just looking around. You walk. You never knew where she like lived, but you knew she must have been near the kill count somewhere, because of it's like tradition. Everyone in the kill count always went to her to get a tarot card reading before going on a mission.
Yeah.
Whether they believed in the actual magic behind. Anyway, you find her actually in an alley like 2 streets away. Basically the first set of alleys didn't have her, so you went to the second set, and you find her living in a like makeshift little ramshackle tent. And I guess you wouldn't see her. I'm trying to think of how you would actually find her. You're doing it stealthily, so you're not just like yelling or anything. I don't know, if you go knock on doors, if you're just looking around.
Sure, if Connect is a better scenario, I guess, for this, then I can...
No, I mean if you're knocking on like random little houses and stuff to see if she's in one of them, then you do eventually knock on one where you just hear a "Go away," and it sounds like her. A mic would be helpful.
That it would. You probably don't remember me. It's Archie from the kill count.
Oh, the death card.
Yeah, okay, so you do remember me.
Yeah, that one never comes up.
I knock on the door again.
What do you want?
I wanna talk to you.
Why?
You drew the death card.
Yes.
Did you know that all of this is connected in any way?
She opens the door. Listen. Look at she looks not great. She's been a little traumatized after her last experience.
I'm also very, very traumatized after everything that's happened. She sees me holding the reliable, my gun, not aimed at her, but just like trembling, like in my hand to my side.
I thought you were gonna say like an empty boba or something.
Yeah. What?
An empty bobo.
Smoothie.
It's not nice to go knocking on people's doors with guns.
Yeah, no, I know. But you left, and I point, and I'm like, oh,
close the door.
sorry, hold on, I holster it. I'm sorry.
You can literally tear the roof off this. It's like such a little like box.
I have respect.
I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
what you're looking at.
I stoop down. Listen, I want to help out my friends as much as possible, and I really, really, really want to understand what's going on.
Listen, I don't know you well. The card that I pulled was random. You know I buy those cards for like 3 cashes, the decks, and I make it up. It's just made up, okay? Listen, it's a job, it's a hustle. I need to make a living. There's no big meaning behind it, if that's what you're looking for. I'm not gonna save you any information or I'm not gonna save you.
Can I insight check or any?
Yeah. What is? I always forget.
Talk? Listen?
No.
You might do notice charisma.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Notice charisma, or let's just do that.
Listen is not a skill here.
Or no.
But we
charisma.
can make it a skill.
No, notice is good.
Oh, okay, that's a lot better. I re-rolled because it was 3 3s, but this is 6 5 now. So 11, 10 because I don't have connect, so that's -1. But my charisma it's +1, so 11.
You can tell, despite her like obviously been crying for a while and being isolating herself for a while and not even like knowing what to do, you kind of get past that layer of fear and stuff, and you see as she's saying that she doesn't even know if she believes it.
I think you have a gift to tell. Maybe you don't know. I've recently learned that magic exists, so hey, you might have some type of innate gift, which honestly is amazing.
I can't believe that shit.
I know, well, maybe you don't believe it yourself, but in some way I do. That death card has come up. Apologies, I say to a random man walking past as I elbow him.
Hey, walk off.
Watch where you're walking.
Hey, you got spare change.
I think you can help us out, and maybe your tarot reading might help us glean some information on our current task that's coming up.
That's stupid.
I know. I think it's ridiculous, and I hear myself saying it. But you know what's also ridiculous? A little girl sitting outside of a very infamous bar, making a lot of money off of strangers.
Hey,
telling the future. And it's ridiculous, but people like you. People seek you.
She can get shot and be attacked.
well, fine. You know what? I am a little short on cash right now. My clientele has sort of disappeared. So 150 cashes, I'll draw a card for you.
150.
You pay her?
Yeah.
Okay. She like shuffles the deck. Here, have a seat. Put the gun away. Have a seat.
I holster it.
You pretty much have to sit like in the doorway.
I sit down.
She sort of fans it out to you and lets you pick a card.
Is there a sort of ritual that I need to like say as I?
No, there's no magic in this for real. I'm just entertaining you.
Oh, okay. By the ear, I choose you.
Great.
Throck. I don't know.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just trying to get some blessing, you know.
Great.
I
Whatever,
flip the card.
whatever works for you. So you flip the card and you get the 8 of Swords. And she takes it and she's like, oh, that's interesting. It's not the death card. You'd think you would get like the same card if it were like real. But I think what this means for you is that you're feeling constraint and entrapment. And you're feeling surrounded on all sides, and like freedom is not an option yet. Yeah, that's it. That's all. See, it's not very magical, is it?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, thanks anyway. Thought we could. Yeah. Thanks anyway.
Okay. Well, keep the card.
Pocket it. Have a good one.
Thanks for the cashes. That's gonna help a lot, actually.
I give her 200.
In addition, or on
No.
200 total?
200 total.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, keep the card, I guess. Hopefully it brings you some luck. Cool.
Pop up my collar as I walk out of the alleyway.
Hell yeah. All right. You guys feel good for that month?
Yep.
Hell yeah. So you do get some updates, Damon, on the kill count. It did end up becoming stable enough that they started to rebuild it. Not like they're not like contractors coming in. No one's paying anything or anybody, but like what they can do themselves to kind of at least keep it from falling down. Nothing crazy during that time. No new information from anyone else except that Calypso note that you got. Awesome. So you guys, what do you do? What's next for the operators?
Well, we're down a heat.
You down a heat?
A little bit meta, but we can lose 2 more by defeating a reprisal attempt.
Yeah, so if you
Well,
sit
we
here and
have
wait
to-
for them to counter attack you, then yes.
Or if we go out and become visible and wait for them to attack us. Or we can just go kill them.
That's true too. But
But they're like an entire corpse. I don't know how many we have to kill all of the people involved in this.
Yeah.
Brick, how would these people are very strong and fierce? How would they be captured, or where would the shockwave people be finding them? Because I'm thinking we might want to do a little ambush ourselves.
Well,
Would I know this information?
you probably all have heard of primals, which is what they are called in the city.
Yeah.
You would not know that they are a separate species. Most people would probably think that they're just modded like ferocity is. There are some few who live as primals in the cities and have adapted to life, I think. But for the vast majority of them, they live outside.
I think between what Gonk said too and what you guys have all connected, or especially you, it sounded like they fly out into the Lost Lands hunting them from the air.
Yeah, and that's what Brick was going to say is the ones that live out beyond the edge, they live without tech of any kind, and the reason that they do is twofold. One, they're dumb as rocks, and 2, they're pretty chaotic. If they ever get their hands on anything high tech, it breaks. They break it. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes on accident, sometimes in a way that would seem like it was on purpose to a human, but was in fact on accident, because they'll like take a rifle and use it as a club, and you'd think like a human would know that eventually you're going to break the rifle, but an Urman just doesn't always know that. So shit breaks, is my point. So even though they're very powerful physically, it's not that hard for humans with armies and guns and airships to get 1 or 2 of them now and then.
And even then, the one that you guys found, there was like 3 or 4 dead humans in there.
Yeah, they do make their mark, it seems, on the way in. Imagine trying to catch a dinosaur. I mean, you'd be scared of a dinosaur if you were out in the wilderness on foot with no weapons, but if you had 50 men with guns and harpoons, you wouldn't be that scared of the dinosaur.
I take your point.
Do we think the place on the flight plan, is that a shockwave facility in the Whispers that they're
I
processing?
think so.
Or is it just, they just stopped over the Whispers, found a couple of Ermine, or a few Ermine, and picked them up?
I mean,
Well,
Gonk did say they escaped from that spot.
Okay, they escaped from that spot. Okay.
would it be fair to say that amongst the districts of Midlight City, the Whispers would be a place where primals would be more likely to be living?
Yes. Yeah.
Because it kind of is the untamed part. Of what's inside the edge.
Yes, it's very untamed. And even the primals would have a hard time living there.
Okay.
But of anyone, they probably would do better.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe their presence is why it is what it is.
Which makes it shocking that Shockwave Combine would set up a facility in such a
I see what you did there.
Yes.
in such a untamed area.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, maybe we go straight to it. Let's see what's there. I mean, that seems to be where the answers are.
I mean, do we have an idea of how we're going to even approach this? It's a huge facility, and we're just 5 people.
Yeah.
Well,
And Garanda, you're forgetting Queen Garanda.
That is true.
5 people in an intelligent truck.
That is true. But there's a lot of people in a facility.
Strongest
She's now-
truck.
She's now got she's now got extra armor, guns, and power.
Well, if
Bigger,
you
faster, stronger.
well, if you assume there are primals being locked up and captured, you probably just need to let them loose.
Well, that depends on how many are actively there right now. It is not impossible. It is highly unlikely but not impossible, that we could maybe get some of them to help us go.
True. On top of that, an idea. I don't know if y'all are open to it.
I'm also gonna have after your idea, I'm gonna have Juve roll a tactical check. I don't know what that would be right now, but go ahead.
I'm assuming this is a facility in which, experiments come from, Shockwave Combine. What if I'm from there? And if I am, I'm a loose experiment. I've talked to Jube about this, but I could pose as a distraction in one area while the four of you plus the army of, or I could even go with the Airmen. That'd be awesome. But we could be the distraction while the four of you go in and find what you need to.
Roll me a lead, a no, or a survive. Whatever. Just him. Just you, babe. Actually, Brick, you can roll it too. One of those.
I have an idea I'd like to pursue.
Yeah, you might actually know too. So.
Oh, that's a good roll.
That's a really good roll.
9 on the die. 10, 11, 12.
You have is that 6 and a 5? Or
It's
No,
a
no.
4. And
I was like 12 total. You said.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're thinking, not that long ago, a bunch of Ermin just escaped from this facility. They probably didn't leave it in a good condition.
Yeah, I relayed that to you, Archie. It's like this might be a good opportunity.
In fact, the longer you guys wait, even though it's already been a month, it might give them more time to rearm and
the
rebuild.
facility might be vulnerable still. This could be a good chance.
Well, the only thing more damaging than a bunch of Ermin breaking out would be a bunch of Ermin breaking in.
yeah.
It's true.
Would they come for if they knew there were other Ermin being held there?
For me, no.
For them?
There's someone they might come for.
The Rock?
I want to go see my dad.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So dad is Bark. He is half Ermin,
Yeah.
and he's married to Linda Velasquez. They live with the Velasquez clan.
Yep.
And Bark is the reason that I know anything about the Ermin.
Oh God, what did I just do?
Now, you and I haven't talked much about Bark, but he would be dumber than Brick,
Yep.
and probably, especially as he ages over time, more defective by the crossbreeding than Brick. Like maybe crippled in some way, physically or mentally. But he's much closer to being an Erman than I am. And he has better relations with them than I do. So
Okay.
I would go see him before going straight to them.
Okay. Whew, that's like a whole journey. To speed it up, you're not gonna try stealthful, right? So are you gonna just drive your truck out?
I would stealth out of the city, but once
Yeah.
I'm out, I'm just driving to the camp.
Okay. I'm gonna say, because you lost that extra heat, and we're also just trying to speed up a little bit. I'll let you go out of the city without being detected,
Okay.
just straight up. And then they're kind of nomadic, right?
A little bit. But they kind of like the bison, like I know where to find
They
them
have
at
like a
certain time of
loop or
year.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, you can find them. I'm not even gonna make a roll for it. It's fine.
Probably takes me a day.
Yeah. So what you do is you pull up onto this like skin. Skin. That's a good way to put it. Fur like covered little canopy area. Not quite a tent, not quite a teepee. And you see outside a little fire. And you see the back of a shirtless man wearing really old shorts. And he's got an axe in one hand, and he just picks it up and swings it and like chops something that you can't see. One hand.
Would you have come with me if I asked you?
Yes.
Okay, and Ty is there. You're still cutting wood for him?
He like, hearing that, he does pause for a second, and then he puts the axe down, grabs one piece of wood, all with his right arm, grabs the axe and swings it again. Chops another one. Doesn't seem to respond to you.
Bark!
What are you doing here?
I came to get your help
Why would I help you right now?
because it's not for me.
Look, I'm too old for this. I don't even know what you want, but I've got a lot of wood to cut. Goes and chops another one.
The Midlighters are kidnapping Ermin and doing experiments, torturing them. I want to tell the Ermin, and I want them to help me stop it. But they won't listen to me.
He hits another time, but like a lot harder, and splits the stump that he's chopping wood on. And turns around. I've got my own people to protect. Unlike you.
These people don't respect you. They make fun of you behind your back. They laugh at what you are, at what we are. That's why I left, and it's why you should have left.
Yeah, but that's not what honor dictates.
Honor is bullshit. The people you live with don't even give a shit about you.
We're never gonna see eye to eye on this. I get it.
We can see eye to eye on what I came for, which is stopping assholes inside the edge from stealing your people and torturing them to death. You see this? They tried it on me. I just found out who it was. A truck full of came after me. Just escaped from these people. You heard of Shockwave Combine?
Nope.
You know a guy named Gonk?
I know like 3 of them.
Yeah, well, I just talked to one of them. He was paralyzed from the neck down. That means his spine was broken, in case you didn't know. He was kept alive by cybernetic implants. Dad, our people can't have those.
No, they can't.
Well, they keep torturing us, trying to figure out how to make it work. There was one guy named Bobo that I killed. Actually, a robot friend of mine killed him. Bobo was covered in guns. He was fully chromed out, like a human.
This sounds made up and out of my league. I'm not.
I'll approach because I've been hanging back by the truck, just like, it's true. I examined them. They found a way to use electricity, to use lightning, to shock Ermin until the cyberware is accepted.
I don't know anything about that, but well, you're hanging out with those guys now.
This is
Humans.
Ty Lin. Ty Lin has saved my life.
They don't laugh behind your back.
This one doesn't.
No. I owe Brick my life.
Listen, all right, I'll do it for my people. I know you won't understand, but I'm not doing it for you. However, help me chop the rest of this wood first.
Dad, I'll chop wood with you. But I want you to understand, when I left, it was for you.
That doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense to you, Dad. But that's how it was. And that's still how it is.
He does kind of turn away, probably dealing with emotions he doesn't even understand.
Mom here?
No, they're out hunting.
They're hunting.
Yeah. Not the type of hunting you think.
They didn't take you?
No. Grabs with the right hand again, and at this point you notice that his left arm is like not functional, which is new. You definitely notice too. He keeps it kind of in his pocket, so it looks like it's not really. It's just resting there, but yeah, he's just.
I think
Heel
Rick
check.
probably noticed earlier.
To see if I can figure out what's going on there.
Sure, yeah.
Rick remembers seeing his dad like come in and sit in a chair for hours after being outside and putting up a front.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 14 to try to figure out what's going on with that arm.
It's definitely, you can't really tell without like touching and getting in there, but with that high of a roll from observation, you can tell there's probably some massive break that did not heal properly, and it may not be that he can't actually use his arm. It may not be that
Just if
the
it
bones
looks
are like
painful,
holding the
or if
muscles in the wrong spot or something.
Definitely.
can fix that for you.
They can.
What?
Bones are all wrong in your arm.
There's nothing wrong.
Okay. I
All right.
go up to my-
I'll chop wood
I
with
reach
him
into
until
my.
he.
Oh, sorry. I reach into my bag and I throw a rolled up bandage to the left side of him towards his injured arm. You just let it sail by.
Yeah, you just let it sail by.
Yep.
Triply
Their
catch.
reflexes.
I don't think he's gonna let you.
Okay.
Just he's too macho. Fine, which is fine. So
He's the strongest.
yeah, he's the strongest, and he's trying to prove it. And he can't let that go, no matter how much of the human side probably wants it.
Yeah. I can break it. It'll be super painful. Very manly. Never mind.
Ty.
I retreat.
Ty, I promise you cannot break it.
It would be
Bet I
really
could.
hard. You guys cut wood in silence, but you do get him. You do catch him, getting catching glances of you, like a little bit of just pride in his, that you're chopping and stuff.
I'm double fisting it.
Yeah, he's probably just picking him up and like one.
Cut one in the air.
Sick. Okay, so you get a.
Yeah, we don't have to play this whole thing out.
Yeah. You don't. So, do you want him? You wanted him to go and relay the message, or did you want a
I
meeting?
wanted to take us there.
Take you there. Okay, so you roll me a connect.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Well,
Can I assist?
no. There's
Mark
nothing.
is 6.
Yes. He does. Okay. So the short of it is, you go. You present your story. None of them seem entertained at all because of what you are, and then your dad steps in and is like, "Listen, I've sat here and taken shit and did my part, and honor dictates that we do that." And he like kind of, so he gives you help.
Okay, great. So he gives me help. Now, can I roll connect because I'm dealing with the Ermine? Can I roll strength or constitution instead of charisma?
I love that.
Ooh, that's
I
good.
love that.
That's
Arm
good.
wrestling
Yeah.
then?
Gonna fucking
Yep.
save my life here. Okay. That is double 5s, 10 there.
Hell yeah.
Minus 1 for connect, but plus 3 for strength, so 12.
Okay, so they. Where's my? There it is. I couldn't find my dice. They're gonna send you 5 ermine.
Their names are.
Ink a bink a bottle of ink.
Inka binka bottle of bink.
Inka, Binka,
Impressive.
bottle, ink.
Yeah. By
All
sheer
right.
coincidence.
All right. So anyway, Ty and I come back with five dudes.
All right.
Excellent.
Anyway,
Just all
these guys are
crammed.
really good at chopping wood.
And they're gonna help us get into the facility.
They are probably what?
They'll
They're
probably be the
probably best
distraction.
used as a distraction. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll send them in from one side and we'll go from the other.
And then while we're there, Archie, you do your hacking thing and
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
download as much information as we can handle.
Ultimately,
Yes.
they may actually fight better if they see you using the lightning sword.
So, are you gonna have them ride with you in Granda?
I'll let them be on top until we get inside of the edge, and then I'll make them get in so no one sees them.
Okay. And are you going straight to the whispers?
No, we're gonna regroup and finish.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta move
That's
fast. We
Yeah,
don't.
Yeah.
Now that we've got some ermine.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time now that they're with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. So you guys regroup, load up, arm up, do whatever you need to do. You head towards the whispers. You're driving. I do kind of need placements as you guys put the whispers in the truck. It will matter.
Okay.
Can
Did I ever do that crew upgrade? Hold on, I don't remember. I think I did.
Like who's in the cab, who's in the back, who's like on the roof or whatever.
I'm in the back.
with the guns?
Sure. Specifically I'm writing a note.
did.
Yeah.
So the crew is 6, which means there are restraints and like seats for 6 people. So that's the 5 of us plus 1 Erman, and then the other 4 are just
On the roof.
standing up or on the roof or something. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have to be on the roof if you want to.
No, I mean they can be in the vehicle, but it
Yeah.
just means they're not in an official seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: are you bringing your minion? Your hench person?
Shin.
Or
If Shin is coming, then Shin can have a seat.
Yeah. She's coming. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously I'm in the driver's seat. Who's riding shotgun?
I feel honestly like it should probably be Juve as the.
I agree. Probably makes most sense.
Yeah.
Most
where
tactical.
did you put the Gatling gun?
So previously we had a drone cannon that was split between the front and back.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna leave that, and the Granda's there behind Yuri and Sarah. I think I'd mount the Gatling gun like on the upper balcony. Be careful, it's 2 pieces.
Teamwork.
Yuri's got 1 and Sarah's
Makes
got
the
other.
dream work. For the truck work.
So
I think you're
Yeah.
gonna. You got it right.
Just in
that-
case.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna need that, but maybe.
Yeah, I'll just be shotgun.
Okay. And then everyone else in the back.
Yep. Restrained.
So this balcony is where I put.
Taking my Dramamine because I don't want to throw up again.
I love it.
Yeah.
I leave a voicemail to Razor and say, "Hey, just thinking of you on the ride here. Not work, I promise. I just haven't really said this to anyone, but I love you.
Too soon, Archie.
And yeah, I hope. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Message full.
Cool. I hang up.
I lean over to you and like, listen, you may be right about Shockwave seeing you as an experiment they want back.
Yeah.
If that is true, don't be quick to offer yourself up. They are not going to see you as a person. They're going to see you as property. And they may decide it's better to destroy you than to have you walking around as a loose end.
Can you roll convince.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Talk?
I
Yeah, I mean, we can.
I think that's why he asked for the roll.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Talk. It would be talk plus charisma.
Okay, that's. It's not. I'm not happy how well I'm rolling now because that means I'm going to roll terrible when we're in the fight. So that's going to be a 10, a 0, and a 1. So 11 charisma.
Okay.
I'm very convincing.
It's probably the medical side of you coming out.
Yeah.
You know, you're to take some psychology courses. And you're probably just being.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, and it's good that you left the message because as soon as they like attacking me, as soon as they finish what they're saying, and you look back down at your phone, thinking about your message, you realize that you've gone into the whispers a little bit. Perception is gone.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you guys pass through the gates. There are like guards, and you do have to convince them, but we're not going to roleplay that. And they're like, "You guys are fucking idiots, whatever." And yeah, so
The gates to the whispers?
yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are traveling to the whispers, and you all realize that it feels very different than the Lost Lands almost immediately. The Lost Lands, there was like signs of life. There were people living there. There was movement and everything in the rubble, like humanoid interaction. Here, nothing feels alive. It feels like you walked into a room where the dust has been settling for a long time and no one's touched it. It's still rubble. It's still like buildings and towers and everything that's been just destroyed. The eerie silence outside the truck is almost dead. And after a little, like a couple blocks from the wall, you see a sign on the wall, pointed in, or on a wall, painted in, like, old car oil. That says, "Beware the witness."
Where the witness?
A witness is like a guy that saw something, right?
Could be.
Can you remind us what the reputation of the Whispers is?
People disappear and no one ever seems to hear a scream. No one seems to have survived what the encounters are because no one seems to have reported what happens.
Roll for knowledge on, or roll for no on the witness? Or
yeah. It would be, if you get a really good roll, you can probably hear something.
for no, with intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 16. Will a
Nice.
16 do it for you?
No. Yes. It's actually, you heard stories of this beast that watches as you were devoured, as people were devoured. And it just sits there watching.
That's just Gary.
I look up. I only see the roof of Queen Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share that. Where did I hear that from?
Children's tales.
Children's Tales?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like nothing serious.
Yeah.
And even with that high of a roll, there's no real good.
What was the one? The witness what?
Beware the witness.
Beware the witness.
Sensing a theme here.
Yeah. Anywho, you guys continue on for quite a while without any. There's nothing for a long, long time. Give me a drive check, and if someone's navigating for you, then you can do it with an extra dice. You really just
Jubei's the only one up
yeah.
there.
So you really just reverse engineering the path that you guys that the horde took.
6, 7, 8, plus 4 is 12.
And then somebody give me a luck. Just your luck roll. Doesn't matter.
15.
You're good.
That's better than mine.
So something that happens. You are forced at some point to kind of go off the known path for a second. but through some sharp navigating and stuff, you can get back on to the correct path. And in some weird way, you just look in your rearview mirror on the road that you were supposed to take, and you realize that in the middle of the street is a like black silhouette that shouldn't be. It's full daylight right now. It shouldn't be black. It's almost absorbing the light around it, and it's got like a weird like football-looking head. And you continue to drive on.
There's a head.
Football-looking head?
Yeah, like it's shaped like a football almost, like a large football.
Well,
It's not literally a football. It's a black void of a thin silhouette with like a football-shaped
that's pretty
thing on
weird.
top of it. But you continue on pretty uneventfully. So yeah.
By the way, Matt asked for placements on the Queen. We didn't really fully answer that. I have 2 weapons. They both need to be manned separately, the drone cannon and the minigun.
I can hop on to the drone.
I'll do the minigun.
Yeah, I'll stay loose.
Awesome. So you guys, non-player knowledge, you guys just avoided the words. So
That's kind of figured.
You're welcome.
Excellent. All right, so yeah, you guys drive on uneventfully. So I did roll for weather ahead of time, and this entire experience has been sort of a low-hanging cloudy day. Like, you know, where fog just stops like 10 feet above you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still sunny, so it's like this really diffused sun coming through the clouds. And you finally pull up to the spot. And when you arrive, there's a few dead buildings around. It still was a city at some point. But on one corner is a sort of concrete block building the size of probably this room, honestly, with 2 big metal doors on the front of it. And this is the only building that has no dust in front of it as if people have been coming in and out. And that's it. It's just a small room with 2 metal doors. And we're going to take a break right there. And come back
All right.
All right, we'll see everyone in 10 minutes. Thank you very much.
Think about how to get through some metal doors.
What? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Woo! All right, so we left off with the operators and their 5 extra ermines arriving at a concrete block with 2 metal doors. Dean! What?
Whoa! Vision's here.
When you say concrete block, how big of a concrete block?
The size of this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the door.
No, that's the block. The doors are just on one side of it.
I'm thinking maybe I'll say this is in character. I'm thinking maybe elevator shaft.
Elephant?
Elevator shaft.
Well, also, there is that one conveniently placed flatbed truck with the ramp down. I could just take Queen Gronda onto the 2nd floor.
Wow. That's an option.
It's a roof. There's the block ends. It's 1 story.
They'll never expect it.
That they won't.
Have you been interacting? Oh, I guess you've been driving, so no one else has been interacting with the ermine in the back. They probably just stare
I'll
at you.
talk to them on the intercom sometimes and be like, guys, it's Throck. Do what I say.
I'm sure they like Gronda too.
I was gonna say they're
They're probably talking to her.
talking
Yeah.
to her. Yeah.
Whenever I'm writing, I do like look up and just like look at them. Just like,
It's always like wide-eyed, like spear.
hi.
Little bites. Or big bites, I guess. Awesome. So you guys arrive at this thing. You're parked out in front of it, and yeah, what do you do?
So it is an option to drive the truck through the front door, but we shouldn't all go in the same way. Like, we brought
Yeah.
the ermine to be a distraction.
Yeah. I can lead the ermine
You can lead them?
a different
can?
way. or join them, I guess.
Show them a different way.
Yeah, show them a
I feel
different way.
like the ermine go in through the front door.
And we look for a side or back entrance.
Yeah, the ermine will go in through whatever we tell them is the front door.
Yeah.
I'll stay on comms just to communicate with y'all. If I am able to hack into their systems and find a blueprint, I can shoot them your way.
Yeah, I say first thing we need to do is have you try to. We need to do some sort of spot camera,
Yeah, for
look
sure.
around and try to find if there's, if we're being launched, if we've been spotted just by driving up.
Security
This is
cams.
not. Yeah. Can I do? So this is notice checks.
Sure.
Can we all roll notice checks
Yeah.
on this?
Yeah, you guys can look around.
Myself out of
You
the
can look
tray.
for electronics.
Yeah.
I'm looking for. See, there's the terrible rolls.
Oh, that's my. Wait, is this mine? This mine.
That's
I rolled a 10.
8 for me.
3, 5. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Notice.
What was your? I'm sorry. What was your roll?
Mine was 8.
8. Okay. You come back for electronics. Nothing but a small amount of electricity from inside the building, like very small. Everyone else, as much as you look around, you find nothing. Like nothing other than this building.
So no side entrances.
No side entrances, no, it's like literally the size of this room, and 3 walls are solid, and then the roof is solid, concrete, and then you have the front, the
So
2
there's
doors.
no roof access
Jube, you
either.
want to
roof
get out and
access.
try the door? Be careful.
The front door?
There's only one door, Jube, and that's why I'm sending you and not one of these people.
Why don't we
There's-
send one of the people?
Because we would like there to be some small chance of no one seeing the person.
Okay.
I mean, as far as you know, there's no cameras.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
no
don't.
cameras.
All I sensed was something.
I feel like if we
minor
spin
electronics
Jube,
inside.
we find out if the door is safe. Period.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, I'll cover you, so if there's anything that I see out of the ordinary, I can just shoot it while you work the door.
Yeah.
All right.
I ready my gun just in case.
So much.
Okay.
The guns on the trucks. Are they on
Yeah,
the truck?
sure.
Or your gun,
Yeah.
personal guns.
Oh, I was thinking personal gun.
Right now, we're all still in the truck except Jube's getting out.
Hooray, my personal
We
gun.
could theoretically mow down anyone who comes out the door with truck weapons.
All right, so Jube, you walk up to the door, and you're
Yeah.
standing in front of this, these 2 metal doors. How do you handle it?
Well, first I look around to see if there's any cameras that they couldn't see from far away,
Nope.
and then
Up close, you can see that it's pretty obvious. There's nothing here.
keypads.
Nope. Just there's a lock on the door, almost like that of a shipping container. You have to like unlatch it, but that's it.
Oh.
Jube tries pushing the latch.
Okay. Yeah, it's a loud, high-pitched screech of metal on metal, and it opens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and Jube starts opening it slowly.
Okay. And as you open it slowly, nothing happens. It's just you open up to a dark room with a single light bulb inside and an elevator.
I give
But it's like one of those like really industrial freight elevators that's kind of not made for safety.
I give like the hand sign seems clear.
I get out and join you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the electronics you're feeling was just a light bulb.
Yeah.
Even the buttons on the elevator seem analog, like they're switching a controller somewhere below.
I look to the ermine and I say, well, gentlemen, looks like we're taking a ride down the elevator. And I get out as well and head in.
Okay.
Thank you.
The room is big enough for all of you to fit, but just big enough probably, or the elevator, I mean, just big enough for all of you to fit, since the ermine will probably take up a lot of
10
space.
people.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
people.
Do we have
so 5 of
figures
us in
for
the
the
Oh,
ermine?
are you taking Sin down or no?
What'd you say?
Do you have figures for the Armin?
You know what?
I only got two of them.
Shin will have to
We'll
come
grab
with
some more in a
me.
minute.
Okay.
Shin will have to come with me. Yeah.
Sin's coming too?
Yeah.
Shin.
Shin, sorry.
Shin.
It's S-E-N. Well, I guess you can pronounce it either way.
Oh, we've been.
I've been
saying-
calling him Shin this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was, yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't corrected you.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Everybody's just that cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can hand you this to grab some
Yeah.
more.
Hand me whichever one says Erman on it. I couldn't tell you.
Last time we grabbed it, was it one of these ones or one of these?
I'm not saying. It might be that one.
Yep. No, that's undead and tentacles and slimes. That's probably this one.
All the undead you collect.
We just have too many minis, right? Or
Yeah,
never enough.
what a
Yeah, there you
problem.
go. Yeah, just grab 5 more.
Even though we've already got two.
There should be 9 total just in case. All right, so no spoilers. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. So you guys are in the elevator. It's got distracted there a second. You hit the button to go down. The strong scent of, metallic, old rusty metal and gears and things working, mixed with this very strong odor of the ermine, are pretty much all you guys can kind of smell right now.
Yeah.
And the elevator drops for nearly a full 10 minutes
Whoa.
at a decent pace.
Wow.
Not like fast, it's like a regular elevator speed for 10 minutes
Wow.
before it hits the bottom. And as it lands,
We're really deep underground.
the 2 doors open up to another hallway. And at the end of that hallway, 2 more metal doors.
What?
Looking again for cameras?
Or any
Or
like,
lasers.
or any service terminals that I can like hack into.
Yeah,
I'm looking for lasers. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! Snake eyes for me for cameras.
I rolled
Laser.
a 10.
Oh.
I rolled a
Dude, I saw Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13 to find it. If there's a terminal.
On this end of the hallway, there's nothing. You also don't pick up any electronics in the hallway except for the crudely strong lights going down it. It is a concrete, like solid hallway, but the only lights are ran, like almost like the hanging ones you see in garages and things.
Old building.
All right, Jubei will try to see.
I think you're smart enough to
Yeah.
realize that they're making sure that their systems inside are isolated and not connected to the
Yeah.
outside world.
Is there a latch on these doors?
You guys walk through the hallway uneventful, dim, and it's pretty much the same hatch as before.
Gun is readied for anything.
Do you find it suspicious that there's no security?
It's very distressing to me that we were
Maybe-
able to walk in so easily.
Jubei says to himself, maybe,
Smells like a trap.
or maybe they didn't think anyone could get this far.
Why wouldn't anyone be able to get this car far? There was literally nothing in our way.
I did feel like I heard some whispers on the way here.
There was
You
definitely
mean that
whispers.
football-headed guy?
The what?
Nothing.
Actually, a detail I didn't say. As you're driving, you would be constantly hearing the occasional odd whispers that you're not sure if you're hearing things or not.
That's probably what
I
they call
totally
it,
forgot to
but
even say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's just the
mine
pipes,
is not-
guys. It's
All right.
probably just the old sewer
Oh,
pipes.
It's just
Tight.
the wind.
Yeah,
Jubei
pipes in the wind.
hits the slash and opens it.
Okay, you enter a complete shift in ambience.
No.
You go from this industrial, empty hallway into a very nice is relative, I guess, an office that looks, again, about the size of this room, maybe a little bit bigger. And it's like very 70s, 80s in the shapes and designs of all the furniture and everything, like very almost retro.
Yeah.
But the color palette is very grayscale, very gothic in a way. And as you walk in, there's a desk right in the middle. On both sides are curtains to windows that you know are not there.
Yeah.
but there's like lights behind them to make it look like there's windows.
Classic.
There's a desk, there's a chair facing away, and some bookshelves behind it, and then some extra waiting chairs and everything around the office, and maybe a little table on the one side with like some drinks and things.
I assume nobody is behind the desk.
You can't tell yet until you hear a clapping.
It's me.
Oh god, it's somebody I gotta shoot.
Well, didn't expect you guys to make it all the way here.
Right? It's
Oh,
this
it's Mox, isn't it?
And he spins it around, and there's a little short man looking weird in his black little outfit and his black combed over hair.
one. Is this him?
Is it Mox?
It's absolutely Mox.
Ah!
This is him
Fucker.
now.
I always wanted to say that, but I actually didn't expect you guys to come at all because this is stupid. It's really funny that you guys are here.
Were you just sitting there this whole time waiting for us?
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm not working. I just sit here and wait. No.
Cool. Hey, you know how you guys have been capturing primals and doing experiments on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I brought some of them for you. Hey guys, get him!
You're just gonna stick him on him?
Yeah.
I'm done with
Okay.
this motherfucker.
Okay. So
I just say, wait.
No.
Nope.
yeah, I don't know.
In
Can you
fact,
stop
Damon's
Herman?
Yeah.
It's too late to wait.
So
Jubei throws his sword.
Yeah.
wow. Okay, so
We're going.
like
We didn't come here to have a conversation.
Nope.
like at least 3 bullets. You shooting some?
No, all I said was get him.
Okay, so 2 bullets, a sword, and like
Oh,
5
I'm not
spears.
shooting, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you shot.
Damon definitely.
No,
Damon
I
shot.
said get him, but yeah.
One bullet, a sword, hurls into it, and a bunch of spears just go. Nice, very nice.
Fucking hologram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fucker.
Yeah, that was a nice chair though. That sucks to lose that chair.
Archie, find the source.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you guys though. I mean,
Archie seems like he's got some other thing he wants to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
I search for a terminal. If there's
Oh yeah.
There you Okay, you do. Give me a roll. That.
He's gotta be transmitting from somewhere.
I failed.
Okay, yeah. So you do find the one obvious thing, which is the projector for the hologram.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
I want to do a
Sorry, I'm distracted right now.
I want to do a notice for the next door out of this room to go deeper into the facility. I'm not going through it yet, but I just want to find it.
Guys, you're such a hurry all the time. Jesus.
Oh, that's terrible. That's going to be an 8 to know. Or I'm sorry, no, not an 8 to know. That's a
Notice.
It's a 4 plus 3 is 7 to notice. Yes.
You don't see any obvious way out of this room other than the way you came back in.
Okay. Thank you.
I do walk up to the hologram.
Oh, look at you. What was your name again? I remember it. You were. This is a failed experiment. That's what it was. Yeah.
But you recognize me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I recognize you. You were a failed experiment that we tried to utilize with some physical augmentation to try to like put somewhere else, and you failed at that too, and we just kind of lost track of you after that. What, do you think you're something special?
Brick is noticing these tubes.
Oh, we're not in that room.
We're not?
No.
I've been
Oh.
doing minis in this room the whole time.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, Damon's just the projector.
No, we're in this office right now.
Fair enough.
You shoot the projector?
I just shoot the projector because I assume that's also where the camera is, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He's like laughing at you and gone. Wow, you guys have just missed out on so much information. Let's continue though.
Can we not rush?
Sorry we missed all the information. I had to go see my dad.
No, that's good. Cool. You're in this office now and it's now silent.
I rolled a 10
and Ermin
to
looked
notice.
confused as fuck. Go ahead, sorry.
10 to notice, looking for any side doors, like maybe at the bookshelf, levers, secret levers.
10 to know. Well, so the first thing you notice with that is that there is a slight, very hard to hear,
Oh shit.
and But as you're looking through the bookshelves, 10. Actually, because you got the clue, I think you'd find it with a 10. You find a book called Calypso. And
Yes, Calypso.
Yeah.
when you pull on it, though, it comes out like a book and reveals a small keypad.
Hell yeah.
And that keypad has Roman numerals all over it, or it has letters it has every letter included in Roman numerals. So it's not quite a. I guess it's a number pad in Roman numerals. Let's just say that.
So it's 1 through 0
What?
in Roman numerals? You said it's every letter, or is it a number?
It's every Roman
numerals,
numeral
every
up to 10.
letters.
Okay.
Yeah, up to 0. Sorry.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
one to
so
0.
it's
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like a phone
0
pad,
to
but in
9
Roman
is
numerals.
basically okay.
Great.
Okay. Do you tell us about the noise?
I assumed you guys heard it.
I want to
that's a
do a. Can I do a heal check to see if I recognize? I'm assuming that's a gas.
Yes. Yes. At this point, you might pick up a weird scent. Try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a 13 to identify the gas that's coming into the room for heal.
13. That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm sorry, 12. 12.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
That's still pretty good. Yeah, you know the gas. It's called the Final Fight. And it's going to be... How do I put it in non-mechanical game terms?
It's always a challenge.
It will. It's going to slowly start killing you guys. Painfully.
Oh!
But painfully. Like, slowly and painfully.
Okay, we're
No, at least
being
it's painful.
poisoned. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
relay that information to everybody else. But how long do we have until it starts taking effect?
So, in-game terms, you probably have, like, 25 seconds. Let's say 3 turns. Each one of you guys can try 3 things. That's 1 already. Before you're going to start doing saves.
Okay.
Feels like
And
an
I'll
Archie thing.
yell, like, we've got 20 seconds to get through that door before this starts hitting us bad.
I can attempt to turn it
Yeah.
off. I'm gonna try
Get through
to
the door.
hack into some system to attempt to turn off the gas.
The gas. All right, do a electronics check first.
That's fail, so I'm gonna re-roll that. 6, 7. What would this be? Notice?
Yeah, notice how you check normally for electronics.
Tech.
Tech.
Okay, that's a 9.
You could do fixed, I guess, too.
Oh, fix, that's a 10.
Okay. 10's good enough for you to realize that in addition to the hologram that was destroyed, there's the keypad. The vents that the air's coming out of are very small metal graded vents that seem to go back a lot farther than you can obtain.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
Can't do
will,
anything. We gotta run.
Yep, I will say yes. Get us through the door. And I'll take my turn on fix. How many vents did you find?
2.
2?
1 on each side.
I am going to work on one of the vents and try to do a fix where I'm not trying to get back into the mechanic, but I'm going to try to use some of the books from the bookshelf to jury rig, just slow it down.
I like that. Okay.
I'm gonna roll for
Yeah.
fix to try to buy you an extra turn.
Yeah, no matter what you're successful,
Okay.
you're rolling to see how successful.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's a really good idea.
Okay, that's gonna be a on a fix. That's a 11.
Yeah, I think you guys. I think you buy yourself a whole minute with that, honestly. I mean,
Okay.
if you're plugging both of them, especially.
Yeah, and I'll be yelling at Shin to help me. Shin to help me.
Okay, great.
I try to see if I can
Gotta borrow your minion.
Yeah, sure.
if I can download the schematics of the building in any way. So download. what
You're
would
not.
this be?
So. I will tell you, everything in this room has been specifically designed that you cannot hack into the main computer.
But they've never met a hacker like me.
No, I mean it's physically not connected
Damn it.
to the main computer. This is
Apparently
this
they
is
have met a hacker.
this is the
Literally
lobby.
met a hacker like you.
This
They
is the lobby right
created
now.
you.
Air game.
That they have.
However, since give me man, what do I make? Give me a connect or a no, or notice, whatever's best for you.
Neither. So it doesn't matter.
Connect, know, or notice, they're all the same?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay. You just got a pretty face, apparently.
Okay, so that's 7, but if I fail, I'm gonna try to reroll. Ooh, okay. So that'll be 7.
Okay.
If it's with Connect, can I use my charisma in any way? That would be a +1 for an 8.
I will let you. Only because of
My pretty face?
Yeah.
no, only because the way you got this information was through charisma. I will let you do that.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll be an 8.
For some reason, that tarot card flashes in your mind.
Oh, the 8 of Swords? Or the Death card?
The 8 of Swords. Did I close it? Oh no, it's here.
That was a container.
Look at the top.
They say that's a number and then you punch it in. Then
Yes,
Bad.
that I do.
Put it on 3.
That I do. V11 VIII.
Yeah? 8.
So you enter that in the pad, the keypad.
Yes.
Awesome. It works.
Woo!
And a bookshelf begins to open. How do you print screen when you don't have a print screen button?
Control or Windows Shift S,
Windows Shift S.
and then you'll need to draw an outline.
That's perfect. That's all I need. Yeah.
Just save it or paste it into a Discord message.
Awesome. Yeah. So you enter that number and it works, and the door opens.
Fitting that 8 got me through.
Just save it for now.
Like, Archie, you're really lucky, aren't you? You're very good.
Thanks.
How did you know the code?
We gotta push on through.
All right, we're pushing.
We are pushing.
Sorry, do you need it right now, or is it for later?
No, I was just gonna put it on right now.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna be fast
No,
enough.
it'll be a second. All right. So when the door opens, now you're revealed to the room on the table,
All right.
which is a large laboratory.
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 I heard
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
A bathroom.
Before going in, I do tell y'all,
All right, there you go.
hold off from shooting. God damn it. Is that something that we can do?
I'm sorry, Mox's squeaky voice was just very painful
Why?
to my
Yeah, I'm
ears.
gonna need you to say why, Archie.
I came from here. I want to fucking know who I am.
Okay, so
If you just kill him outright, I'm dead as well.
We
How-
didn't
how
kill
old are you?
anybody.
how old are you? You look like you're about 30.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't kill anyone over the age of 50. How about that? Because anyone over the age of 50 might have worked here when they made you. Yeah?
I don't know.
Cool. I think that's what
All
we do.
right.
So as you guys are literally bickering while the doors are
Well,
opening.
yeah.
It's like a slow open. So as the doors open, there's a large underground lab. You see all kinds of scientific machines, smell the acrid combination of bile, flesh, ozone, and medical cleaners. Along the wall, the far walls, are 4 tubes holding unconscious primals. And in the middle, next to a medical bench, is a crucifix-shaped machine attached to a sealed metallic orb.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, that was
Reflective.
cool.
Yeah.
You guys ever shine a laser into a...
And just like
Dean heard what I heard.
Dean. Oh yeah, right. Well, my brain was focused on 2 different things. And just like that
Laboratory.
Darth Maul scene in Star Wars, as the doors open, Sareem is
Oh
standing in the middle of the room,
course.
shirtless,
Coach.
with his sword drawn and on
Like
fire.
a high-waisted pants?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
I look at it. I'm like,
Son of a bitch.
And
I'm
just
like,
like, in
Archie is better.
and just like in Phantom Menace, I say, me and Shin will take care of this.
You and Shin?
Yeah, me and Shin.
You might have to,
Shin is
because
like,
Yeah.
behind him, two large ermine sort of come to life.
Oh,
And they're metallic, mostly
no.
metallic. They have glowing eyes
half
and
metal face, half
metal.
regular face.
They're both of them are very different in the different attachments and everything that are all over them. But they are definitely larger and bigger than even some of the ones you have.
Quick question: is Final Fight
Larger and
still going through the vents?
No, I think when you hit when you hit the button, the code, it did shut off
Okay.
the whole system, the defense system.
So is it just him and the two airmen in the back?
Just
Okay.
I'm looking for like another
as if that makes it easier.
I'm looking for like another door out of this room.
So give me a notice. Actually, it's not an easy thing to see from where you are.
Can I throw one of my grenades
There
at
we go.
them?
Red.
No, we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Unless anybody wants to say anything.
Okay.
We're rolling initiative.
11.
11. Yes, you in the back, to the back left is a sort of large metal sliding door
Ooh.
that probably goes back to something. There's something there. I don't know. You can't tell.
right there.
Back left.
To your left. Yes. My right. So
Yeah.
Jube, you have this?
Of what?
You
The
said
sword
you,
guy.
You would take care of this?
I said me and Shin will take care of this.
He did say that.
All right, so everyone roll initiative, and while we roll initiative, all the computer screens turn on, and you see Mox's face. This is gonna be fun to watch.
Hey, Mark, the more you laugh from afar, the longer I'm going to take to kill you when I get to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that your actions on these screens are not without repercussions to your future.
Yeah, says the half primal who.
Oh dear.
No, 1/4.
Oh, 1/4, whatever. You turned out to be another dud too,
Hey.
along with the rest of your group. You're pretty much all duds,
I may only be part human, but at least I have like another part.
except you. You look like. Wait. Dr. Park. Okay.
What? What are we talking about?
You can't even tell who he's looking at because the monitors are all over the place.
Okay.
I gotta roll their initiatives real quick while I'm thinking about it. I also gotta bring out my notepad.
I stepped behind an ermine.
I rolled a 7.
Doctor what?
I rolled a 6.
I didn't bring my notepad. What the fuck? Piece of paper. Look at that. Ooh, piece of paper.
Or you can use the whiteboard.
Yeah.
Stacks of notebooks behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled a 4.
Okay, so let me see.
5 for me.
Fire guy gets the red die, of course.
And do you roll for the ermine?
I don't know. Do I roll for the airman?
Oh,
Oh, do I roll for
Shin?
Shin?
I'll roll for all the airmen. So like that.
Oh, do we have a figure for Shin?
oh, yeah.
But this guy.
Oh no, actually, do the red guy. That's fine.
This will be Shin.
Yeah.
Put him next to me.
All right.
Get out of here.
Who's got the highest right now?
I got a 7.
I have a 6.
I got 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9.
What's the modifier for the airmen?
They get a +2.
And they also got a 9.
Oh wow.
4.
Dang.
They're gonna go after you, of course. What did you get, Brick?
I got a 5.
So 7, 6, 5, 4. That's nice.
And I got 9.
Yeah, I got you. All
And Shin got 6.
right. He'll go on your turn too.
Okay.
Hymns and Leibowitz.
Uh,
Whatever.
sorry, remembering everyone's names all of a sudden is harder than anything.
I'm Archie.
Oh, and then
Sarin Kimbo.
Hi, I'm Max. Welcome
To Archonia Fest
2024.
My name's Leibowitz.
For the ermine, can you just give me a straight roll off? Like a d20 roll off. Whatever.
17.
Never mind. They got a 1.
You know that joke?
I want a potato.
Oh, you have a potato.
Awesome. Okay.
I don't want a potato. I want French fries.
Is everyone happy with
Potato
where
in
they're at?
particular Circumstance.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
I'm
gonna
behind the Ermine.
same. Hard, same.
Okay. Yeah. Arrange yourselves accordingly.
Well, Jubei was in front. Shim was next to me.
You're probably up
Since
front.
I
I'll
can't
be
throw
up
my
here.
grenade
I'll fight
right
the
away.
samurai. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I
Archie
go
is
around.
towards the front. Yeah, Jubei's up in front of. You move up in front of Archie.
There we go.
Sweet.
Move Jubei forward and Shin forward. Yeah, Hat Man.
Where's the stick?
Do you want him on your right or your left, my friend?
My right.
Okay. So immediately, like as soon as the doors finish opening and you guys are like still bickering.
Well, I wasn't bickering.
Well, these two were. The Sarim, who is going first automatically, launches a fire line straight through Jubei. So him and everyone behind him is going to be rolling a save, a strength save.
So, like that?
Yes.
So that's just Archie and one Ermine.
Correct.
If it's a line.
So I know we never really discuss the powers of the shockwave blade. But
It's
Oh, is this the saving throw?
the paper that I gave you originally has that power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is this a
Unless you.
D20 saving throw?
Yes, it's strength.
Physical save, right?
Physical, yes.
All physical.
Or no.
Physical, luck,
It's
mental, or evasion.
evasion. Sorry, evasion save.
Okay. A natural 20 for me.
Wow.
That Erman got 8 on the die. I don't know what his.
No, he died. I mean, he
He's
didn't
dead.
die. You guys are each taking. Anyone who failed is taking 8 damage,
Well,
fire damage, and anyone who
Purple.
succeeded.
are you tracking the HP on the Erman?
Yeah, I am now.
Anyone who succeeded takes half?
Takes half of that. Yeah.
so 4.
So 4. Armor soak too. So yeah, he
Oh, okay.
immediately, like as the doors finish opening, a line of fire. He slashes in a line of fire, just strikes through these people, aiming specifically at Jubei.
So cinematically, Jubei takes the new shockwave sword and kind of spins it like this, throwing his fire to the side.
Nice. Yeah, it's still hot though, so you still take the 4.
Well, I got soaked with my armor.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Great. I like it. Okay. Sick. All right. Let's hop in. Oh, you're going straight to Jubei. Actually, you're next. So appropriate.
Okay. So at this point, after he does that move, Jubei kind of. So instead of just taking out his one sword, he takes out both swords now, like this.
Hell yeah.
So one is the shockwave and one is the flame. I mean the electric. And he looks at Kimbo and he says, "I would hate for this for you. I would hate for your potential to be wasted in this fight. Surrender now, or you will perish."
He like smirks a little bit, and just almost doesn't even hear what you just said, and is like, "All 3 swords in one room. This is gonna be interesting."
And at that point, Jubei just launches at him and he says, "This will be for Master Gozen." and he goes in. He's gonna attack with both swords.
He goes in for Gozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he does.
So
But
the first one is gonna be 3, 6. Oh, sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. And the other one is 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one hits.
Okay.
Yes.
That's going to be the shockwave for sure. So,
You're doing regular melee attacks, though, Honest, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
And it says here if I think he's going to have to do like an evasion.
Oh, no, that's it. So, I'm sorry, it works a lot like your Thunder Sword in that you have to use the specific attack.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So I have to use, well, because it doesn't say I have to use System Strain. It just says draw power, launch up.
It will cost a System Strain as well. I'm sorry, that was just my typo.
Okay.
It's basically the exact same requirements as the Thunder Sword, just different, like a different spell. Think of it as a different spell cast.
Okay. Can I use that roll for the shockwave? I mean, for the lightning.
If you do that, then it will be it'll just be his defense because that hits automatically, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then, is that what you want to do instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna launch a thunder attack, which is an evasion save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see it. Woo, 2 on the dice. I don't think he saves it. No. Yeah, he failed.
Okay, so in that point, that's actually going to be so 6 plus my strength. So that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
And if he has any cyberware, it's supposed to stun him, but I don't know if that's countable. And it also says here, if he's wearing any cyberware, it stuns, and any nearby drones or electric terminals will get shut off too.
So some of the computers that have Mox's face on it shut off near him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lightning strike that goes just to open, like fire and lightning cross basically in the air, like immediately on the onset of this battle. Yeah, some of the panels go down. He like recoils because it was a good solid hit on him, but it doesn't seem to affect his cyberware.
Okay, got it. And I
It's the Street Samurai. You would have been cool. I got a better one though.
Nothing beats the original. And at that point, Shin attacks. I guess he's going off of my thing.
Oh, he doesn't. You did repair his hands. Did you give him a sword or something?
Yeah. I gave him just a regular sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna not have any. He's a new student still. He's still like learning, so he's not gonna have any bonus to hit. It's just a straight attack roll.
All right. Well, at that point, it's just going to be, I guess, 12.
Okay.
So.
So yeah, he goes in. So, Stream takes a hit and then just blocks the sword.
Yeah.
Sick. That's awesome.
All right, and that's our turn. I just tell Shin, follow my lead, and then.
This is quite literally Qui-Gon Jinn versus
follow my lead.
Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul. Excellent. Except different skill levels. Cool. So next is actually going to be the good Ermin.
They probably are just gonna charge the Robo Ermin.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. They can do 10 inches each, the regular Ermin.
Abomination.
Yep, they can reach.
Hell yeah.
They can all reach one. I'll put 3 over here and 2 on the other guy.
Okay, so we'll call this one 1 and that one 2.
Copy that. You want me to roll attacks for him?
No, I can do it real quick.
Okay.
1. What's the HP? Okay.
I can throw 5d20 in the auto roller.
Oops. Oh yeah, let's do that. That's fine.
Okay.
The dice rolls tonight.
As much as I like rolling
5d.
physical dice, it'd be good to
20.
get to these guys.
We got 18, 16, 14, 6, and 1.
18, 16, 14,
6,
16.
1. So
6.
probably the top 3 hit.
Anything, the 1 missed.
The 1 miss. 6 is not going to hit either.
Oh, I'm sorry, and a 6. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You just want to start from this side and go over?
Sure.
Like, so the 3 hit and then 1 on this guy?
Only 3 hit total. So let's do 2 and 1.
2. Okay, cool. Green and red on first guy. Ooh, good rolls. Well, armor's 2, 20, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then 1 on that guy. 5. Cool. Actually, yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
And then, all right, great. Man, when I get into number tracking mode, it really just takes it out of me. Cool. So, yeah, they just rush and like before, like your fight just started when these things zip past you because they're really fast for their size, and they crash into these guys like football players almost and just start wailing on each other. And it's the other Cyber Ermin's turn next. So we'll do number 1 first, and he's like, after taking a couple hits, he's going to block the last guy, and with his bare hand, like claws, like metallic sharp claws, just like stabs into 2 of them, because he gets 2 attacks.
Cool.
Where's my other D8? There it is. I mean D20. I feel like I'm missing D20s.
One right there.
Oh, there's one.
I also got 4 right here.
1 of the attacks missed, and the second one definitely hits. Okay, great. So yeah, he goes to stab into one of them. They catch it, and but the second one, the first one hits, and it's going to be only 6. Which one's the fire one? Which one is the one that ate fire?
Probably this guy.
Okay, so that guy. So we'll do number 3 here. And then, man, there's so many people on the battlefield. All right, so yeah, they're just disgusting muscle at each other. And then this guy's going to attack 1 each. Actually, he's going to attack 1, and then if it fails, he's going to attack the same one again. Oh, I see what I did. I grabbed the D12. Ooh, natural 20 on 1 hit. Natural 1 on the second hit. So he's going to hit one of those guys for 7. Fire guy's dead. So the guy that's already scorched and fire burned, he just like claws that guy's face right off. Actually, that one actually is carrying a weapon. He has like a clay, like a sword. He basically has a makeshift sword.
Yeah, they would all have weapons.
Not the one left. No, my guys. The cyber dudes. Okay. Loud, just scream. Erman screams, and Archie, you're up.
That door over there, do I see if it can just be like pushed open, or doesn't it require like a keypad of some sort to like open it up?
There is a keypad.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head towards that. They're busy. I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna vault over the desk, jump on. I'm assuming this is like a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So I want to see if with my momentum I can
Nice.
push the chair to like.
Give me
Skateboard?
an exert or a give me an exert. If you do
Dex exert, right?
Dex exert. If you do well enough, you'll add some movement.
Oh yeah.
If you do terrible, you wipe out and lose movement.
It was Snake Eyes. However, this isn't a combat roll.
This is you being super unlucky, and I wish you just went with it.
You are in combat.
I'm not. It's not shooting
skill
or anything.
roll, yeah.
It's a skill roll.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an 8.
You can add an additional inch.
Great.
That's the 8 is the
About
bare
where I put
minimum.
you, so.
Yeah.
I move to.
Oh, unless you use your action to move as well. In
I
which case-
assumed you were using. Otherwise. You
you
were
did.
back here, so
Yeah.
5 inches would be like to
Yeah.
here. The extra inch would only get you there unless you used your other action. Your action to move as well.
Yeah, I'm
What I assumed
using
you
that
did.
extra action to move towards the terminal specifically.
And the terminal's by the door, right?
the computer terminal or the
keypad on the
keypad?
Keypad. Sorry.
Oh, okay, great. Yes, you can get there in your next turn.
Okay.
Sick. Mr. Damon.
Right. So you said there were some ermineling.
So these
The trash
four
tubes.
these 4 tubes right here with the little control computers next to them. Oopsie.
Are destroyed.
Are each containing an ermine in some form of wholeness.
Some of them are taken apart.
Yeah. There are missing pieces.
They're missing pieces.
Yeah.
So as in possibly not living anymore, or
It's hard to tell from where you're at.
and you said there's a terminal over here.
Yeah, all those computers and the screens and stuff is where like you're hearing mocks from.
Okay, I am going to dash to the terminal and duck down and see if there's anything I can do at the computers.
Okay, that'll be your next turn then.
Yeah.
Sick. Mr. Brick. Bring the heat. Or not. I don't care. Actually, wait, real quick. I do want a moment. Since you run up to the computers, Mox is going to be like, oh, look who it is. Daddy Little Pond has showed his face.
You seem to know a lot about me, Mox.
Oh, yeah. It's the reason why I used your little enclave, or whatever you want to call it.
I see. And just what dealings do you have with my father?
Oh, my dealings are done with your father. And that's going to be that turn. What?
Ooh.
Go ahead.
I used my sniper rifle and I got 23 to hit on this guy.
Ooh, that hits.
The trauma die is no good. It's just a 3. I'm gonna roll 2d8 for damage. Where's my other d8? Not that one, I can read it. 5 damage.
Yeah, so you hit him. The bullet does go through his like cyber armor, and it leaves a hole. But he roars. He roars. Yeah. Kablam! So it's a high caliber round, so it does do a lot of damage. It's really loud, and there's like a lot of smoke from it from your gun.
And I'm gonna walk over this way. Got it.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That's it.
Cool. Ty. Not
All
Mr.
right.
Senor.
Ty, I'd like to do I don't know if this is a free action, but I want to do a notice check to try to find cameras in the room that Mox is watching us through.
Sure.
Okay. That's really bad. 4 plus 1 plus 3. So that's going to be an 8 to spot any cameras.
8's good enough that you see a couple. There's at least one in each corner of the room. But that's all you can spot with that roll.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take my action and shoot one of the cameras.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay.
You're just
D20,
gonna.
right?
Yeah. There's no real AC for it. You just have to be at 12.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, that's going to do it. I've got a 19 plus on the dice before even adding anything.
So yeah, you take a look at that camera and you see and you know that Mox is probably looking right back at you, and that camera is gone.
Yep. And then I am going to, I don't know if there is cover outside the door frame. Steve moved me forward. I was outside the door. I want to take cover behind the door frame if there is any. Back to there.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, but I would say that's all there is, like because the
All right.
hallway.
Yeah, I'm just flat against the
Yeah.
holding my breath.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Sick. Mox, on your turn, is gonna be like, don't any of you want to know anything about Dr. Park? It's interesting. She's just antagonizing you guys, having a good old time.
Not successfully.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, we were already at full antagonize.
Back to the top. Sareem. Now seeing he's fighting 3 swords, 2 people. Mr. Taper!
Hey, Tater!
Now that Sareem sees that he's fighting 3 swords, 2 people, he's going to actually change his fighting stance a little bit. And you hear like a whirling, like he's charging something, but it's not the attacks from the sword. And he's going to just, in the blink of an eye, be on top of you guys.
Flash that.
Flash that.
And he's going to make an attack against Jubei, which is 19 on the dice plus a lot, so he definitely hits you.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Veteran's luck.
Awesome. So yeah, he comes in with an almost unblockable thing. It's so fast that it's almost not skill that you blocked it. It is almost, it's like your skill and luck combined that you actually got it.
Like being able to counter something that quick was like almost impossible.
Awesome. You control his sword away, but he's moving so fast. He's going to use that inertia to come back around into Sin.
Oh.
2 attacks.
And he definitely hits. Like not even 15 on the dice.
Okay.
Sin does not have
your
that.
legacy.
Ooh.
He is eating an attack for us, I guess. But
Yeah.
for his sake, you should not have brought him.
I'm
Don't
giving
worry.
Sin some armor. What is your guys' armor soak? 8?
It depends on what armor. Mine is it.
Mine was 8, yeah.
Mine is 5, actually.
Oh.
Blessings.
Okay. He would have the cheaper armor, so he'll take 5 off, which does save his life. This sword goes straight through his armor into him. He even drops his sword because it's so deep and painful. He literally just survived by like 1 HP. We'll say it's 2, but for the story purposes, he's like on his last leg. Cool. That's Sareem.
Okay.
Your turn.
So I kind of catch Sin before he collapses to the
So you
floor.
drop a sword, or do you catch him like with your arm?
Yeah, with my arm.
Okay.
And
Sareem will let you.
and I say to him, watch.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead. Say something.
Did I help?
Yes. Just remember this last move that I'm about to do, okay?
Cool.
And
He nods, but he's like in too much pain
And
to.
I kind of set him to the side, and I get in front of him, and then I take the stance of Gozen
Yeah.
to do that final technique.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I'm doing it with both swords.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna hold this stance for 1 round, and I'm gonna charge both of them.
Okay.
So you start seeing the swirling of the air and the swirling of the lightning mixing together around me as I'm charging this
go.
move
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right.
in the stance. So I'm gonna charge this in front of him.
Yeah, you guys can smell the ozone burning as it's like charging up. Hell yeah. So regular Ermin, 4 rolls now.
Okay.
4 by 4.
Yeah.
1 second.
Oh yeah.
And they're just like, it's wild. It is animals fighting.
16, 12, 10, 1.
I got your guy on my next turn.
Okay, 1 hits. Do you want the individual here or one of these guys?
One of those guys.
Cool. I forgot their damage. Oh yeah, okay. I don't even remember which die I just rolled. Ooh, 8. Okay. Hell yeah. So what? Like the Ermin, since he's fighting 3 of them, he's like he catches 2 attacks and is like, oh, but it can't block the 3rd attack, which hits him for a lot.
He was already down 5 from my.
Yeah. No, he's down. He was already down a couple hits. Math real quick. Okay. Just like, yeah, gets a good stabbing into him. Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Cyber Ermin. The first one is attacking. He's going to attack one at a time. He's going to start on the far left guy.
Sure. You're far left.
Or the... Yeah. Oops, that might not hit. No. Wait. No. Get rid of this one. So don't forget. Second attack. That definitely hits. Oof, that's a good hit, but it doesn't kill him. So yeah, he attacks the same guy twice, blocks one, and then does a really big impact that launches that guy back, that Ermin back a little bit, and it's just ferociousness, fur and blood flying everywhere. Sick. Second guy is going to fight his solo dude. That definitely hits. And that hits. Did that hit? Wait, what if his AC? Yes, that hits too. I didn't need to do both attacks on this guy, but he did anyway. Yeah, so he grabs this Ermin, catches that Ermin attacks him, and he catches one arm and then grabs the other arm and just tears him in half.
Oh! See that guy?
And he's gonna move into this fight now.
Great bonk. We hardly knew ye.
Yeah, he just one-shot that guy essentially. Well, 2 shots. Hell yeah. Okay, Archie, you're back up.
Going to that keypad to try to.
Is it on the here, or the other side?
The side closest to you. Yeah, that one.
To try and hack the door open.
Okay. What programs are you using?
I'm gonna use. I got a door program, so that's definitely the subject. For the verb, I'm gonna do. Ooh, that's a good question.
Fart. Fart door.
No, I have the ones that I'm thinking might work is either sabotage door or glitch door. Honestly, I think I might do glitch door because that gets me a +2 to the skill roll.
Oh yeah, glitch is fine. That'll get you in.
This is skill check, so we're rolling that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, you run up.
Work.
You run up with your little laptop, or what do you use to hack?
Cyberdeck.
So your same cyberdeck as Red.
That's
Anyway.
what it's called. Cyberdeck.
Yeah.
Oh, still
It's called
cyberdeck.
in real life as well.
Okay. Yeah, you come in there with your cyberdeck. You plug it. You plug in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you make very quick work. In less than 6 seconds, you break this code, and the door starts to open.
I glitched it, knowing that it will eventually close. I'm running in.
Gibbs.
Gibbs. You're letting it close behind.
I
you.
am.
Or you want if you stayed connected, you can keep it open.
Nah.
Okay.
Yo.
You don't want you don't want backup?
And I scream, Archie!
I'm running in.
This is a character moment.
You say Archie as you see the door closing behind him.
I
If
turn my head, I'm like, that idiot!
on the other side, I know that my actions are not gonna.
Oh, yeah. Lean into it.
I know my actions are not gonna stop them. They'll figure out a way inside. If there is a keypad on this end, I shoot it.
Oh.
There is. You don't have to make an attack roll. You shoot it.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh man, I can't wait to tell
Yeah, you're now in another hallway. That is like a 90. It goes like a few feet and then makes a 90 degrees.
Great.
Cool. And there goes Archie. Mr. Damon.
Damon looks, I was like, that.
For Damon's turn, he is disappointed.
He is disappointed, but he looks at the computers and he's looking for command code to shut down the people.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
that's right. Damon's over here by the
Okay.
computers.
So you have Mox literally in your face, just like laughing at you.
Okay.
What do you think you're gonna do? You can't do anything. What are you doing, little? You gonna go to your daddy?
I'm like,
Daddy.
This guy is just making himself look stupid.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's having a great time.
like you seem to have a hard on from my father. What, did he reject you or something?
Oh no, quite the opposite. Why do you think I came to you guys for all my jobs?
Well, I figured because we were the best.
Yeah. Well, good luck hacking this computer.
And probably because you wanted maybe some revenge or payback.
Hack the shit out of his computer.
I don't have any hacking skills.
I don't think you can hack it. You don't have a cyber deck.
But is it
Just
open?
guess his password.
Oh, okay.
I love your dad.
Damon's dad is hot.
He is.
If you rolled a D100 and got 100, I would let you guess the password.
Does anyone have a
Bro,
D100?
Unless you can
I got this.
somehow give me a guess,
Here, it's a percentage die plus
like a role play guess.
D10.
Or a roleplay guess, I guess.
Wait. No.
Like this
have
is
to roll a
still
100?
better odds than you should have.
You have to roll
This is a
a
zero.
100. It's a
Oh.
95.
95.
Oh, that's close.
Can I re-roll on diplomacy or negotiation?
Wait,
I feel like there's got to be some
Can you spend
administer
5 hit
skill.
points?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a 95. Can I get some closeness? Or, like, if it's an open terminal, is there anything that will either shut the lights
At
or the
least turn off
cameras?
mocks.
Or what do I see? Like,
you can turn off monitors.
I turn off monitors to
Power,
mocks then, at
power,
least.
power.
Okay, that's all you can get. Your hacker just fucking left the room. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah,
take
we
it.
are aware that happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, we gotta just start bringing Razor instead.
I regret not taking program.
I'm like,
You can't do everything.
it's
Yeah.
one thing for Archie to flake when we're about to plan a job. It's one thing to flake on the job.
Yeah, it's just
Alrighty.
I'm like, will not use again.
Break. Break. I mean.
I'll go ahead and take another shot at that one guy.
Okay.
Like, you're getting a bad Yelp review, Archie.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, let me roll trauma. 10 on the trauma die.
Oh shit.
That's definitely gonna match his trauma target, right? Or beat it.
Yeah, you beat it.
Okay, so the damage I roll is about to be multiplied by 4.
That's the same.
That's an 8 on one die plus 3 on the other is 11, so I do 44 damage.
Shit, dude.
Where'd you shoot him?
Eyeball. Left eyeball.
Awesome.
The
So
penis.
I'd like the bullet to go through the left eyeball and out right through his cerebral cortex.
Oh!
sick, and that's exactly what it does. So not only is he like, so he's fighting these guys. There's flying everywhere, and fur flying everywhere. Because they're so wild, and you put a bullet between all that chaos and all that action right through his eyeball, and his head.
Yeah, over the head of that guy, I guess. From there into this guy.
His head pretty much all but falls off. Like it's still attached by some skin on the side, just from the sheer amount of force from that.
Wow, what happened to that guy?
And he falls dead.
You and beheading, Herman.
You may be headed the other one. I'm gonna walk over this tube, see if I can find a way to open it.
Awesome, cool. That'll be later.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Is Shin down? Is he mortally wounded, or is he?
He is very hurt, but not mortally wounded. He has like, mechanically, he has 2 HP left. So his wound is deep and bleeding.
I spend my move to run to him, jab him with Lurch, which I have.
I'm allergic to
Lurch. And then I finish my move dragging him to the other side where I understand we're not going to be in full cover.
I like that.
But yeah, I get him out of the way.
Okay, so yeah,
And
you
that's
do like
probably realistically all I can do.
pretty much a tactical drag where you just grab his collar and drag him.
Muttering under my breath, Archie, you motherfucker, I'm going to get you.
You do remember our conversation
Yeah.
What was
Granda?
Oh, I absolutely do. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
So how much did you heal him for?
Lurch, let me go ahead and roll.
I don't think I even have his
that.
HP on his.
Roll that beautiful Lurch. You understand about the reference. Lurch.
You can tell me later. I mean, we'll come back to that.
Yeah,
so the
it'll
reference
be... Okay, so it'll be 2d10 because of my healer. And set.
Earthquake.
Shoot, there's no
Sorry.
signal. I can't even call Razor.
I have
No reception.
Nope.
14 plus... Thank you. Thanks, sorry. 15 HP healing on
Wow,
Lurch.
you-
Yeah, I rolled very well.
You just brought him essentially like back to full life. So his wound isn't gone because it wouldn't just heal up completely, but
Right.
it's like it's back. Like it started recovering.
Yes.
It's like artificially restored, basically.
And he takes 1 system strain.
Yes. Hell yeah. Cool. So Sareem brings his sword back into a new position now that he's back to fighting you alone, and is going to again blink into you and hit you or make 2 attacks at you. The first one is. I keep jumping through many different character stat blocks here. 29.
That one
The
hits.
second one is. I'm sorry, that was wrong. It's 25 for the first one, but the second one is only 13.
Good.
That one misses.
Awesome. So 14 damage though. So yeah, he comes in. You
So
the
I
first
took
attack
the
you do like a
right
glancing block, and he still gets a really good cut into you. And then the second one, you're able to stop completely.
Yeah, the whole time, even though Jubei takes that hit, he's still he's trying to maintain the stance.
Yeah.
So he's like dodging.
That's probably why you didn't block the first one.
Yeah, that's why I didn't block the first one, but he's still trying to maintain the stance and charging up the next attack.
Hell yeah. Okay. That's going to be his 2 attacks. It is now Jubei's turn.
All right, so I want to ask you, I can't talk right now. Mechanically, how do you want me to roll this technique with both swords?
So
and if I use the double system strain.
So
both
that whole sword thing was never meant to be combined. You're supposed to have like pull out one sword and use it, and then switch swords whenever you want to change skill, basically. However, this is badass. So what I'm gonna let you do is you charge 1 turn. So instead of just getting the additional d6, you'll get 2 additional d6 in the damage. And that's pretty much all I can give you without being unfair.
And I use double system strain.
No, it'll still just be 1.
Just still be 1.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky.
What if I want to use double?
System strain is a fake price.
Yeah.
It never costs us anything.
Yeah. No, it's just 1 because you're putting the same amount of energy into 2 weapons basically.
Same amount.
Right, that was my frustration at Eddie Bones coming in. I built all this system strain into it, and it just never matters.
Well, yeah, because I have so much constitution in that game.
Yeah, isn't it frustrating when somebody has so much constitution?
Yeah.
So,
They don't take any
so basically,
damage.
instead of 3d6
They just
for 1
crash
turn of
ahead.
charging, you now have 4d6 for 1 turn of charging.
That feels directed.
Very powerful.
Okay.
Whatever
And,
could you mean by that?
and
Oh, actually, and I'll let you add your attack bonus to it.
okay. So
It's like 46 plus whatever your attack bonus is.
my attack bonus is 7.
Okay. Yeah, that's
so-
huge. That's more than he can possibly even do, unless he
Okay.
charges.
But is this going to be an evade, or am I trying to hit?
No. Oh, it's an evade, so it's mine. Sorry. Because you're firing a lightning attack at him, essentially.
Well,
but you're doing it combined, right?
Yeah, lightning mixed with the wind.
Hell yeah. So. So describe how it combines.
So basically, I'm just mimicking Gozen's final technique, but I'm like coming down with the wind sword while I'm coming up with the lightning sword, and kind of hitting them both together and just doing like this, and then they like loop into each other and go straight into him.
Nice. So it's like a
Yeah,
lightning bolt tornado.
yeah, like that.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that goes into him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so 4d6. Can I do a trauma?
Yeah. No. Actually, I'm sorry. This text isn't good at trauma.
Okay. So that's 10, 11, 12 plus 7.
19.
19.
That's huge. That's a lot.
And this is definitely something this guy has never seen before.
Yeah.
No one has seen before in a long time.
I wasn't looking.
I've never seen it before.
So it's like
Yeah.
it sounds like a train like of intensity that hits him. It's so powerful and loud that the sparks and energy go to the ermine behind him and sort of invigorate him a little bit.
Oh, and plus,
including the battle.
Sorry. He should be pushed back 5 meters.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, moving back.
So he probably falls into the ermine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's right.
No,
Yeah.
he's not quite far enough.
So he does like a slide, even though he's like just taking a lot of damage right now. It really, really, really fucks him up a lot. Hell yeah. Cool.
Actually, he kind of would. 5 meters is not. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I rolled the evasion, but because you were doing Gozen's things, I shouldn't have. So either way, he failed it either way, but he automatically would have failed.
Yeah.
Now it's Shen who's going to stay back there. Ermin are going to attack.
Yeah.
I'm so confused at which one's even the bad guy right now.
This guy is the bad guy.
Oh, okay, cool.
The rest of them are coming. If any of them are hurt, I don't know.
Yeah, they come to save their dog.
But they would still fight regardless, huh?
Yeah, I just don't know which one's which. All right, so the one that is surrounded is bad.
Cool. Give me. I'll just do 3D.
3d20.
Yeah, at this point, it's doable. See if I can find my other D20.
I love their weapons.
I got 12, 3, and 18.
Oh, there's a D20. Jesus. 12, 3, and 18?
Yeah.
One hit.
Oh, that's
That's a decent hit, though. Yeah, so he swings, takes a good chunk. Oh, man, actually.
Steve, you can't hand me the book, can you?
yeah, I can.
Cool. Hell yeah. So, yeah, they're all attacking. This guy's doing pretty good, like, just blocking all these guys, except for one of them gets a little bit of a hit in on him.
Thanks.
Bad Ermin, he's going to counter attack. He's just going to start with one guy, the closest guy to me. That hits for sure. Let's do damage so I don't see if I have to roll again. Ooh, max damage.
Dead?
Yeah, because he's gonna hit the guy that's already weak. So just punches through his face. It's gone. And then the second guy, he's gonna do second attack on another dude, and that definitely misses. So yeah, so just smashes one dude's face off. That Urban falls. Then the rest of them roar, still invigorated by that random lightning that just came in and gave him. What the hell did I just do? Sorry, I just somehow clicked out of my document here. Cool. Archie, you're in a hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow it in an attempt to find Mox and Dr. whatever his face was.
Park.
Okay,
you go around the corner.
gun out.
It's quiet in here. You can barely even hear the fight going on, even with the loud thunder and stuff outside. It's just peaceful almost. And
I just think. I think to the moment that I was writing the note and hiding, hiding it for them to find later, and just say, "I'm sorry." I push forward.
Okay. You get to so down this hallway. There's actually a few doors, but there's windows now, and you see in as you're walking down the hallway. This is going to take you like 3 turns to get through all of the hallway, but I'm going to do it all at once right now.
Yeah.
You're going down the hallway. On the left, there's like glass doors and glass windows into labs. There's all kinds of mechanical parts and body parts and weird shit back there. There's a room with power server or like servers in it. You can hear the buzzing. And then at the end, there's a door that literally just says office on it.
As I'm walking down that corridor, there's a camera. I'm like walking to the office. I just say, "If you can hear me, I have a proposition. You will not survive. My friend's coming to you. But if you want to survive, take me."
There is a camera. You can't get a response because there's no speaker.
Yeah.
But you do hear the door go click as it unlocks. And we'll come back to that. Hell yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Damon.
Okay, so I imagine there's not much I can do more with the computers, right? With terminals.
No, not. I mean,
Nothing
you
else
keep,
is open or
you-
on.
Smash them.
You can keep trying to hit the password if you turn on the monitor again.
1 out of 100. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
If it does happen, it's because of miracle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you didn't get a tarot card from man. I'm sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna go behind and take a look at the door. And how sturdy is this door?
You could ram it with a truck and probably break through, but otherwise,
What if I threw a grenade at it?
only one way to find out.
Okay, so I pull out one of my grenades. I drop it and then I run back.
So specifically because grenades have a range, and I want to know what gets damaged around it. Where do you drop it?
Where the door opens.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage, which is
Or is there any noticeable hinges?
2d6 plus 5.
6 plus.
No, it's a sliding door.
Right.
It's on tracks.
I imagined it was a roll-up door, but we can turn this around.
Shoot.
Oof.
Can I reroll?
No.
Please.
Plus 5 is an 8.
Okay, so it goes off. It's a deafening little it's a deafening but very fast pop that leaves your ears ringing just a little bit. The door doesn't seem to take any damage. However, this tube right here cracks and it starts leaking.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Actually, can I borrow your? What's the range? Here, let me see.
This?
Yeah, let me just.
Well, collateral damage. He was already
that's
damaged.
Cool. So that happened. No, I love it. I love you guys doing this. Brick.
I'm going to shoot that other evil 23 to hit.
Of course.
5 on the trauma die.
No.
Damon's thinking.
9 damage.
Yeah, you do get a good chunk into him. 9 damage, Jesus. You fire into his arm, and it's almost like, it almost breaks his arm in the way that your dad's arm is broken. But through just sheer mechanical, whatever's happening to him, he continues on.
That's it for me. I'm already standing where I want to stand, and I used my action, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, so you chamber another round, and it's going to be Ty's turn.
Okay. Shin's ready to get up when they are when it's their turn. So
I think I'll just stay here and watch.
Cool. I'm going to sprint for that tube that Damon hit, the leaking one.
Oof.
It's probably going to be my whole motion to dash that far.
Yeah.
Can't even.
Yeah, you
So
can get to
I
it
am-
next turn.
Yep, and I will take cover behind the desk, just to be clear. I'm not just standing in the open. On the far side, right in front of the tube.
Basically,
you
what
can't
I'm
get
taking...
far enough to get to the other side.
you're basically behind Damon.
Okay,
That's
You
okay.
can take cover behind Damon.
Damon
well, I
will
was
cover
thinking
you.
like the edge of that desk right there. Like, I'm just crouched.
Like you were way over here though.
Yeah,
Like, you
I
can't-
understand.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, just for the record, I am crouched and in as much cover as I can get, as far as I can get.
Okay.
And that, I think, is...
Nobody's really shooting.
Yeah, luckily it's a melee battle.
As I go, can I, as a free action, look for another camera on this desk to see if there's a webcam or something that's seeing us from this angle?
Yes.
Can I roll? Yeah,
you
for
don't
a
need to roll.
notice?
You're close enough now
Okay.
where you can see that there are webcams as well.
Oh, okay. I don't need to roll.
Yeah.
Can I take down any as I go by, or is that my whole turn?
You can use an action to shoot one of them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot another one.
You don't.
I don't need to
it's a small
shoot it. I
target.
just can just grab it. Like if
It's. Yeah, that's fine. You can grab it.
I mean, I'll sacrifice some distance
no,
to
that's
just take down as many of these. Literally, just grab them and yank them out as I can. Do you want me to roll for it?
No, you're good. You got one.
I got one. How
Yeah.
many are there?
There's one more.
Okay,
There's,
there's one more
opposite sides,
webcam,
basically.
and there's one more still in the corner I haven't gotten. Okay, all right, copy that, and that's my turn.
Hell yeah. Okay. Sareem is going to. Mr. Kimbo is going to approach you again, and once again. What's he got actually? I know he's got other stuff, but nothing like. Yeah, no, I think he's just going to attack you twice. He's loving this sword fight anyway. So that's 20 to hit and 29 to hit.
Those both hit you. That's you being attacked.
Sorry, what's the first one?
Yeah, they both hit. I already know. they
20
did.
and 29.
So this is going to be a lot, especially if he rolls pretty decently. 14 and 12. So 26 damage total.
26 plus that 13, so 6, 7, 9.
Yeah, so he comes in and he hits you twice, and it is both good, clean hits. And you see him smirk. You were saying?
I really don't want to help you out, but I might have to.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt now.
Okay.
So yeah, with those 2 hits go in.
And you can't stop the Ermin from helping you if they're still alive.
That's true.
Yeah.
2 of them are up.
At this point, Jube is holding his stance with the 2 swords, but you can definitely see, if anybody's looking at me, you can definitely see his leg shaking, and a lot of blood is running down his
Yeah,
thigh.
you're getting the classic drops of blood on the floor.
Yeah,
by your foot.
and he's barely standing right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
He looks so cool doing it though.
It's your turn though. Yeah, you even make wounded look cool.
Kill this motherfucker.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna try to attack with both swords, and but this time I'm gonna do 2 melee attacks, so 1 of each.
Okay. I'll allow it for the sake of coolness.
Yeah.
Rule of cool.
So first one, 19 on the die.
Yeah, it hits for
plus
sure.
7.
Yeah.
And second one, 16 on the die plus 7.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And both of these have trauma.
Yep.
So let's see. One was a 10.
Damn.
And,
Wow.
and the other one was a 2.
So one of them is a trauma hit.
All right. So this one's gonna be the times 3.
Holy
here.
shit.
So 10 times 3.
30.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I do get to add my stab. So that's 11.
33.
So 33.
Okay.
And this is the one without So that one's just 6. So
39.
Yeah, 39 damage.
Okay, so what happens is, he comes in, he slashes you and stabs you, and then like through the sheer pain and torture, you just into him.
Oh.
So you're both fucking grunting right now.
Yeah.
39.
Classic knife
Fucking
fight.
grunting.
Yeah.
Do you still want some help, Jube?
So now he's bleeding and dripping on the floor too, and you guys are not.
Yeah, we're both just like.
So and at this point, this is when you guys like pull back and like reassess and relook at your situation. Fuck yeah. That equalized the tables a bit. That was a good hit. Ermin, good. Ermin, good. One hit.
Oh. Sorry. No, I'll keep going.
Okay. Oh, do you say anything?
No, I just wanted to, maybe right before my turn ends, I look over to Shin, and if Shin's looking away because it's painful to watch, I tell him, "Don't avert your eyes. Keep watching."
You can't see him nodding, but he is, because you're not looking. You don't even look at him when you say that. You just know. Fuck yeah. So the 2 Ermin attack him. He takes another hit, but he's still up, and then he is going to attack back. One thing I forgot to do is one of these Ermin's special powers, I guess, with their melee attacks, is that they always do shock damage if they miss, and I totally have not been doing that. So those 2 Ermin technically should have already been dead.
They're not
Those
wearing
should be
armor.
guys that they've been missing.
It's true.
Oh, only the cyber ones always do shock.
The only cyber ones
Yeah,
always
well,
do
we
it.
also haven't been doing shock for the other guys.
That's because they can't do it against these cyber ones.
Okay.
1 hit, 1 miss. I'm gonna just say that at this point kills those 2 Ermin actually.
Oh no.
Well, we brought 5, and we're
So
leaving with
even though he just basically took their heads, smashed them to against each other, and dropped the last 2 Ermin.
Yeah.
He feels like he's winning, but he is fucked up too. Like you guys can see just parts of him hanging off of his body, like some of the sideware sparking. Oh yeah, okay. That's all that. Archie, this is your second round to get to the door. Damon.
Right, so I see the Ermin go down, Jube looking a little scattered, but I figured he might still have it, so I shoot at the standing Ermin.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna use my veteran's luck to make that a hit.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Now's the time.
And the damage is, let's see, heavy pistol. Trauma die is 1d6. Let's roll that. And that is a 1. I'm rolling really well tonight, y'all.
So no trauma.
No trauma, and damage is a d8.
A date?
A date. A date with
Date.
fate. And that is a 6 plus 3 is 9 points of damage.
Okay. So that Ermin is like, he just smashed his guys. He's looking fucked up. He actually looks at you, and there's like a hint of recognition that just seems to go past the cyberware and stuff.
Oh.
And then the front of his head blows out, and he falls down to the ground from Damon's shot from behind.
Oh, that was weird.
Sorry if that was your cousin, bud.
Yeah, so even though it's a small caliber round, it would like hit just right to just finish him off, and he falls into a pile.
What?
Yeah, now it's just Mr. Swordsman's. But it's going to be Brick's turn.
You do see me hurting.
I'll walk up. I'm gonna stab this guy with my combat knife.
Okay.
In the back. 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
I roll a d6 for trauma. That can't possibly hit his trauma target.
Yep.
Okay. Damage is a d4 though.
Hey, every little bit helps right now.
I could have shot him. Where's my d4? I just wanted to be one of the boys.
One of the boys.
That's a 4.
Hell yeah.
Got a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah, so you just stab him in the back, and he
Back to
kind
the sword fight.
he actually doesn't even like acknowledge it.
Yeah, I just
like,
walk up.
Ow!
like
Take that,
you
you're
know,
kidding.
you feel it connect. You know it did some damage, but yeah.
Well, these guys are awesome.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so Ty,
Okay. I will make it to this console and the 2 ermine tubes. I want to roll a heal check, if I may, as a free action to determine if either one of these guys, if this is the preserves jar of 2 dead ermine, or if either one of them has any life signs.
okay, go ahead. You can do fix too if you like, but
Okay, that is going to be a 16 to figure out if either of these guys,
should have been higher. No,
They-
of course. Yeah. In addition to just looking at them, and you can tell that there's like stuff attached to them that's sort of keeping them alive still. When you walk up to the machine, there's like a heart monitor.
Yeah,
and
I can read
everything.
this.
Yeah,
I know
so
what this. I have a sense
all-
of what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's very high tech, like military grade hospital equipment, basically.
On that
So-
16, can I figure out how to? Because that is the fix. It's a 16 fix, not a. No, I'm sorry. It is a. I'm sorry. It's
You
a.
did
It's
heal.
a.
You did
Not.
heal.
It's a 15 heal. Apologies.
Okay, that's a.
On a 15 heal, can I tell if they are how to reactivate these guys, or is it especially the one that's where the tank has been hit?
They are. You could tell from. Yeah, I'll give it to you with that. They're being administered a sedative intravenously.
Okay.
So you can. There's a disengage on the console, so you can literally just turn it off. And-
Turn it off. Turn off that sedative.
Okay, so that'll be your action.
That's my
The
action,
sedative-
and that's probably my turn because that's a lot of deduction.
Yeah, you. I mean,
I mean, if you'd let me have an action.
with that roll, you can literally
Yeah.
walk up and see all that.
Yeah.
But your action would be turning it off, and I'd let you drain it too.
Yeah, I'll turn off the sedative and drain the tanks.
Okay, great. Yeah, they start. It'll be a
Yeah.
little while before they're empty though.
You got it.
Hell yeah! Back up to Sareem. He's fucked up. You're fucked up. He's out of. This is out of character stuff. He's out of enhanced reflexes, so he only gets 1 attack now. But like from a limping position, almost he comes. He's determined to win this now. He's like
Yeah.
really wants it. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's that's a pretty good roll.
Does he have trauma?
Oh, he does actually. Shit, I haven't been rolling trauma this whole time. Let's do the trauma once to find it. There it is. Okay, 4. Nope, and then damage. 11 damage.
Jubei falls to the floor,
Oh no.
No.
and he kind of falls down on one sword, and he just kind of like right before he falls all the way down. He's just gonna try to throw the shockwave sword to Shin. And then Jubei collapses to the floor, and you just see just a bunch of blood just. all
Oh
over
my
the
god.
floor.
Cool. So you're down. Shockwave sword towards Shen. Stream like grin. Like he's not even acknowledging you guys pretty much, but he like kind of grins like feeling like he won that fight. But you guys can't tell much more from that. All the airmen are dead. Archie's turn. This is your last turn to get to the door.
Well, no, it should be Shin's turn, right?
Oh, you're right. I
Yeah.
forgot. Sorry, shit. I've been skipping him because he's not been doing much.
No.
Well, now he's just been tossed a sword.
So now
Yeah.
so now it's up to Shin to do this final attack with the shockwave.
There's got to be some
So-
kind of roll to see
So
if Shin has to go.
I wanna ask you if Shin has the
balls.
balls
gonna
right
do-
now,
The balls.
and he's been watching me this whole time, so he probably has learned how to see
Yeah.
it at least.
Natural 20 to have the balls.
Oh, yeah.
He
is
jumps.
stepping up.
The sword hasn't even finished sliding, and he reaches for it and grabs it.
Nice, nice.
Whether or not it
Oh,
pays
yes.
off, we will find out.
Mario.
I think he's gonna just
Hell
run into
yeah.
a regular attack though, because he doesn't know how to use the skill.
Yeah.
But I told him to watch this whole time.
He's been watching.
Look at me.
Watching is not the same. as
Witness
training.
me.
Yeah.
Witness me, brother.
That's your whole point. in
He
the
grabs
fight.
it and he runs in. He might hit.
Natural
That's 11 on the dice.
11.
A natural 11.
Not 11.
Plus 10.
No. So he runs in
plus
and
20?
is stopped. Not easily, but Sareem parries the sword and Shin kind of falls forward with the inertia because he was running too fast with the in a stabbing motion. But he's still up and fine
Okay. All right.
for the time being.
That's my turn.
Archie, that was your last. So you're at the door now, essentially. And then Damon.
All right. I see this going down, and I'm like, Tylen! And then I'm going to shoot at Serene. That is... shoot. That is a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed.
An 8.
This guy's fast.
I think
man.
you're still recoiling from just blowing an Ermin's head off. And you turn your gun on this guy,
Significant.
who's a little bit harder and farther of a target, and miss. Brick.
I'm going to grab Serene.
Yeah. Get him back from Juve.
I'm behind him.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab him and just pile driver his head into the ground.
Nice.
So
Holy shit, that's awesome.
let's roll an attack first, a melee attack.
Crit.
Nice.
You got him. And then an exert
Wow.
to
The way you rolled that too.
the casualness of the roll was amazing.
6 on the
sixes?
die. No, it's double 3s.
Oh no. Sorry.
6 on the die plus 1 for exert plus 3 for strength. So 10 total.
It's matched 10-10.
Go to players, right?
Yeah, has go to players. So it's even in his wounded state and your strength, it's still a struggle to move this guy.
He's slippery.
He's slippery and he's actually built. He doesn't look it, but he's built very, very well.
He's a unit.
But you do pile drive him into the ground.
Yeah.
Are you intending to pin him, or are you intending to do damage?
I think Brick lost it for a second. I was about to take the sword, which would have been tactically better. But I think Brick just lost it. So I think I'm going to... Can I do both? Can I do damage and then just not let go?
Normally no, but
Oh my, it's raining.
yeah, normally no. It would be one or the other, but I'm gonna let you.
Okay, how much damage is it?
Just a 1d6. It should be like less than that, but you're piling him.
6?
You're driving him into the floor. Hell yeah. Okay.
And then, yeah, I can do another exert check to keep my grip.
All right, that's
if
right.
you want.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Since I gave you the damage.
That's better than the previous one. That's 10 on the die,
Oh yeah,
11.
you beat him. You already beat him.
Okay, 14.
Yeah, so now you pinned him to the ground. as well.
Great. So
Nice.
I've got this guy.
Yep.
He's probably going to put fire on me or something, but he can't move, so...
Hell yeah.
Free shots. Free shots, Shin.
Cool. Ty.
All right. I am an idiot. I completely forgot to activate my unique gift, which I do. Yes.
Wow.
Which I do now. So can I get to Jubei in one turn of movement? Do I have enough movement to get there?
If you go over the computer,
Yeah, I'll jump it.
I'll let you do it.
I jump it, and so here's what I'm gonna do. On my way over that desk.
Oh, I do want a save to jump,
Okay.
or an exert to jump that.
You got it.
Don't trip, Tylen.
Yeah, for realsies. Okay.
It's not a hard jump, but
an
you do
exert-
have a risk of failing.
It could be a physical save too.
A physical save or an exert roll?
It's a
I feel like it's a
textbook exert roll.
I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
an
it's exert.
exert.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, that's going to be a 7 minus 1 plus 1, so 7.
Sure.
7
Yeah,
to-
you make it.
Okay.
It's not as graceful and nice as some other people might have done it, but you do get over it.
I just, it's just got to work.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to do.
Like,
for
you
my
get a 10 for effort, Tylen.
For my first main action, as I'm jumping the desk, as a main action, I kick over that remaining webcam.
Can I ask that
So-
you use your main action to actually heal Jubei instead?
We'll wait for this. Yep, I kick over the remaining camera. And do you want me to roll for that, or no?
No.
All right, so I
In
take
fact,
out.
your clumsiness was part of knocking that over.
Oh yeah, I kick over that last remaining camera on the desk. I get to Jubei, and as my on-turn action, I stabilize a
On-turn.
mortally wounded friend, a mortally wounded individual.
Very nice.
And so I don't.
Does that just bring me back
So
up
I'm
to
just
1?
gonna straight.
Stabilize
I've
means
got
you're
to-
just not dying. But you're still
I've still got to roll
still
for it,
unconscious.
but it's gonna. There's just no way it's gonna fail because. Sorry, just reminding myself how to stabilize.
So, Jubei, do you say anything when they run up to you?
To Thailand?
Yeah, because you're not like the way I
Are you
want to do
mortally
death.
wounded? You're at 0, right?
Yeah, he's not mortally.
Okay.
He's mortally wounded, but the way I do mortally wounded, until he's dead, he could still talk.
Yeah. I think the whole time Jubei's just watching Shin and just trying to verbally tell him to like correct his stance and like do
This guy's had 0 classes.
Appreciate your confidence in my ability. 13 to
Wow.
stabilize as an on-turn action. And then as my second main action, I'm going to burn that unique gift for my second main
That's a
action.
system strain, right? As well.
Yes, one system strain to you.
Not that it matters too much, but
Yeah,
it might.
it might. And then as my second main action, I pull my gun and I shoot that remaining camera up in the corner of the room.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'll take.
You can have it.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Not, it's
Mechanically, are you getting 2 main actions?
Yes,
Yes.
that's the unique gift that I took
Oh, okay, right.
as my focus. Is that once per scene, I get 2 main actions.
So am I still at just 1 hit point right now?
13.
Or 13?
Are you?
You rolled.
No, you
'cause
didn't.
I stabilized him.
Oh, it was 13 to
That was
stabilize.
13 to stabilize him
Oh,
against
okay.
the
Sorry,
trap
I thought that was your heal.
No,
I'm just
sorry, no, you're at 1 right now. I haven't lurched you yet to get you back
and
up.
I'm still like unconscious on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Mechanically
haven't.
unconscious.
Yeah, you're not dying. You're not actively dying anymore. But I
Awesome.
haven't given you lurch yet. To get you
Sareem
back
is
up.
going to turn and attack. Oh no, he's pinned. I forgot.
He can try and break out.
He's going to try and break out.
Post.
Yeah, hang on.
Oppose exerts.
13.
You got him still pinned. Yeah, he's
I'm sorry, did you want something?
he's going. Oh, get the fuck off me, Shmally, man.
No, I don't want to.
And then yeah, he can't get out. So wow. That's buying time.
So,
Jubei,
well,
you're
I'm on the floor.
stabilized but not healed yet.
no, I just say, now's your chance, Shin.
Cool. Shin
yeah.
is like a little bit hesitant because how the honor of the situation is kind of weird. But
Rick negates honor.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Shin doesn't know that. He's going to go ahead and try to make
We'll talk to him about it.
he can't do the shockwave because of the man on top of him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Does he still roll to hit even though he's pinned?
Can you
Yes,
be a straight
it's
up
just a
coup de
bonus.
grace?
Which sword did you give him actually?
The shockwave.
Rick would not mind.
Damn, very fitting.
I think he is good. It could. It's not just okay. We're gonna try it. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Mainly because he doesn't know that it's gonna hit you as well. But he's like he tries. He's just gonna try to do it. I'm gonna say it auto hits because he can't evade.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's only one possibility if he gets double sixes to kill this guy in one shot.
Oof.
We don't
Under
know.
the book.
We don't know. 6 and a 1.
Oh, damn.
That hit
6
me
and
too.
a 1.
Yes, so you guys both take 7.
I'm down to 69 hit points.
Yeah, you didn't take any hits today.
I did now.
Well, now you did. Good job, Tank. You did bring the Ermin who did your tanking for
Yeah,
you.
they tanked for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was dealing damage today.
Fuck yeah. So Shin did stab him in the arm. And he's like, oh, God, I'm going to get you next.
No, you're not going anywhere, bud.
Archie, you open the door. I assume you open the door.
Yeah.
Anyway. And you go into another sort of boardroom looking office. And you see Mox sitting there.
Oh.
Do I see the doctor?
Nope, just Mox. And he looks at you with like a little power TP and he's like, you surprised me, Archie. More than I thought you would. Do you want to know more? Because you can come.
Mox, you will not survive staying here.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
You should be. I will come with you. Yes.
Here, you know what? I'll even make it easier for you. Come with me, and I won't hit this button. That will start the countdown for this entire lab. And your friends will have a chance to escape.
I holster the gun. In return to knowledge, for knowledge about who I was, I can give you a leg up on these people.
Well, sounds like we're gonna have a good old time, isn't it? Right this way. And he gestures to you to like a cylindrical elevator that really should just fit like one person, but he's small enough and that you could probably both fit in there together uncomfortably. It's gonna be a tight fit, but that's our way out.
And that's what we'll need. And I
wait.
join him.
Okay. You guys walk to the elevator. He hits the button to send it up, and you guys start going up.
So the next Midlight City campaign is going to be called The Hunt for Archie.
And he did not hit the button that would have started a very short countdown.
Yeah,
for you
Archie
guys.
knew all about that button before
Yeah.
he went back there. Sure.
No, I mean that was
No.
No, that was gonna happen no matter what. But now
GM was going to kill us off.
that was gonna be the cliffhanger. Honestly, was the countdown. But now the cliffhanger is Archie leaving,
Archie is. Yes.
which I did not account for. Hell yeah! So that's
Yeah.
Archie's turn. Damon.
Please, somebody just shoot this guy in the head.
Well, how is he still alive?
He's got a lot of weird armor and
Yeah.
ninja shit.
The entire floor where you guys have been fighting is bloody. Like it's just blood smears
Right.
everywhere.
So
at
I
this point.
guess I walk up. He's pinned down. I take my gun and just pop him in the head.
That was so loud.
Just that's right next to your ear.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Oh shoot. D8 is a 6.
Total? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
You you shoot him, but like he kind of moves his head a little bit, so the bullet hits like the metallic part of an implant, and it does damage, and it hurts him, and he's like really fucking fucked up. But,
Oh wait, what about trauma? My trauma
oh yeah,
die
what
is
trauma die? Oh my god.
my trauma die is a D6.
Oh, you can't beat it.
Okay.
I know.
That
Yeah.
can't be
But I rolled a 6.
Oh,
I'm
shame.
actually
Trauma's like
rolling
8
good.
probably.
Yeah.
All right, so wow.
Good try.
Good try. Damon Brick.
Me again?
Well, I
Wait.
look at him like, wow, your cyberware is really good.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I still have that knife in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stab him with it. I'm just going to be like,
Because you're holding him, I'm gonna do opposed exert checks. If you fail, you still have to roll an attack. But if you don't fail, oh my god, he's rolled so bad on all of his exert checks.
I got 7. This is my worst one.
He got 6, even with his bad roll.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But he's been rolling every single exert check was terrible.
So I still do damage?
Yeah, you do damage. You don't even have to roll damage. This is the killing blow.
Okay.
How do
It's
you?
only a d4 for that weapon.
Yeah, he's 1 HP. That's why I was mad.
I think I see that bullet hit his cyberware, and I'm actually just like, damn it, and I just cut his throat.
Okay. And he can't even like the natural inkling to try to cover your wound. He can't even do that because you're holding him down.
Yeah.
So it's just bleeding out.
God.
I'm gonna get up and take the fire sword.
Awesome.
I'm gonna say, well, this thing's pretty cool, huh?
Sounds like, sir, I think Master would want that sword.
Yeah, well, he can ask me for it later. We can work something out.
All right. You guys are out of initiative.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna fight him over it.
All right.
Battle's over.
Quick question: the ermine that they're draining, are they waking up?
Yeah, they're waking up.
Okay,
They're not happy.
I'll bet they're not. I will draw your attention to that and quickly lurch you, so you can go ahead and take 2d10 of healing. That's going to be for you.
I'm like,
You regain 10 plus 1. You regain 11 HP.
Thank you.
And take another system strain.
Thank you.
And Sin's gonna run over to you and put it drop the sword next to you. Like he didn't even care that much about it. He puts his hands on you. Master, are you okay?
He's just lying there and he's kind of like smiling, even though he's like bleeding like crazy.
Master, did you see that? I wounded him. I stabbed him.
And he just goes,
I say
I'll walk over as well. Hey, Jubei, I killed that guy you couldn't beat.
Rick, these guys are waking up. We need to get.
No, Jubei
Yeah.
says, we killed him.
and then Damon's like, I helped. I helped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the sword for that. Yeah, the guys are waking up. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, see the dead bodies? We killed the guys that put you in here and cut off your arms and shit. So
No rock. No rock.
no rock.
No more rock.
You don't like AC/DC or?
Rock.
Rock?
They've been shocked. That's the rock. I point to the
Man,
thing.
what a
Yeah.
motley crew.
We're no more rock. We're setting you. We're escaping.
You want me to get that thing?
Destroy it.
No, I'm like, look at that door.
I'll shoot
Destroy that door.
You
Destroy
can't.
that door.
As described early on, it is actually a rock inside of a metal cylinder. So you guys know where it is, but you actually can't physically see it right now.
Can I get
Oh.
the cylinder? Can I just?
Yeah, you can unlatch it and open it.
Yeah, I just want to get the thing.
All right. Yeah, you
What,
open it
it's just
up.
A rock?
No, you open it up and there's like a bunch of metal, like tungsten rods pushed into a gem.
Oh.
I'm taking that.
Okay.
Well,
You-
sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, describe it.
Describe the gem.
It's sort of a light amber color. It seems like a shard of a bigger gem.
What color is it?
Amber.
Oh, I
You
said
just
light
said.
amber
Oh,
color.
you did say amber.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, you grab it. You feel
Do I feel any sort of compulsion to go get anyone, or?
you get
Isn't there a demon god called Orcus in there?
your hair stands up with like the static left over on it. It feels like there's a depth to it larger than everything you'd ever known.
I think rocks in that fucking thing.
Anywho,
While they are distracted with that, I run to the door that Archie went through, check out that keypad. Is it only a code? Is there any bioscanner, fingerprint, eye, retina scanner, anything?
you can tell immediately that it's no longer powered.
Fucker!
You need me and my friends here to pull a door open, or?
Yeah. And I assume, but since we're out of
Say me and
initiative,
four
by
one-armed Ermin can just open that door anyway.
the time
I
we
believe they
get through,
can. Yeah.
these guys are long gone.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You guys can break through. Just to make a long story short, there's
Yeah.
nothing in the lab that is valuable without bringing a whole truck here and taking it.
Good thing we have a whole truck.
I mean,
Yeah.
what? yeah, if you fill it, yeah, you could grab a bunch of stuff.
We all need caches, so
We can do the math
Yes.
later.
We'll figure out math later. You can definitely find some lab equipment if you load up the truck.
Okay.
I'm interested in the cyberware.
Without a
I'm
hacker,
interested in the computer. Yeah, just taking the towers or servers with us.
you can take the towers. The servers are not going to happen.
Alright.
You can take the computer towers. You can take the stone, and then you can take a bunch of equipment. There's not a lot else you would access without a hacker.
Yeah.
Good thing I know one.
right.
Hi, Archie. Oh no.
You don't get signal back
Right
here.
Yeah, we don't have a signal.
Yeah, no signal.
All right.
Wow. Okay, so
Back at the truck. I would say you probably find it.
Yeah.
A note that reads to the crew. I'm sorry. The mysteries of who I am have overwhelmed me. While staying ignorant does entice me, I can't continue to be who I am. I know I'm not Archie Carter. I don't know who I am, and I want to know me. Part of that is joining Shockwave. I hope that next we meet, it's not a meeting full of hate. I won't pursue you while I'm with them, nor will I seek to tell them who you are or what you do. But I need to take my chances. I hope you can understand. And if not, may you remember the best parts of me. With conflicted love, Archie.
and as that's like being read in his voice.
Yeah.
We cut to the helicopter with you and Mox taking off and leaving the area.
Yeah.
You're sitting in. You can see the truck from. You're not out yet.
Yeah.
You could see the truck, and that's the only thing you can see of your friends as it slowly fades away out of sight. And that is where we're going to end.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
We'll come back to
good
this
game.
at some
Oh
point.
yeah.
No plans yet, but
Next week at this time.
we're
on
not coming back
Friday,
next week.
That's the start of the sentence.
So, okay.
Next week at this time on Friday, we are doing episode 27 of Shadows of Archonia 2. Worlds Without
Can't
Number.
wait.
And I don't think we've announced this publicly, but I will now. It will be a reunion episode featuring our two missing cast members from campaign,
May they
joining
rest
our
in
campaign
peace.
2 cast. It's going to be great.
I need a rewatch.
And that will be the last event of Archonia Fest. Which will be
Archonia
going on
Fest
all week.
next week.
The next time you see us,
Monday.
it'll be Archonia Fest, Monday morning.
Let's go.
See you guys.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Good night.